I think the gang is starting to show up. Welcome, everybody. Happy Saturday. Really nice to see everybody here. We're in Las Vegas, sunny Las Vegas, Nevada. It's just about 2 p.m. here in the Mountain West, and we're going to get started on today's Bravo tour just a little bit early. But before we do that, I'd like to welcome Ski Jeffrey. I'd like to welcome Slim Pickens, and I'd like to welcome Pup MTD to the stream. Hello, hello, hello. Great to see you. We're in this beautiful little Frontier Flight Q400. Hey, we've got Pentagon here as well. Awesome. I've done a little bit of the pre-flight stuff, and I'm just sort of, we're just sort of getting things going. I guess I didn't realize I didn't mean to. Oh, this is the fuel. This is the fuel. Yeah. So we're doing a little bit of, what are we doing? Passengers are holding for fuel right now. We're getting some fuel put in there. We've got a little bit to add yet. Kind of a longer flight for this plane. Going to be close to 4 hours. So I'm really hoping, fingers crossed, that we'll be good to go. As you may or may not have heard, we do have some four-legged critters now in the mix. Oh my goodness, what do we have? Do we have something going on at Las Vegas? Why is it? Oh, these guys are going to Denver. All right. Now some of them are going to Las Vegas. I don't know. 35-55. But anyway, we've got some puppies, and I have no idea. They're up napping with my wife right now, but I honestly don't know if they're going to be good to go, or if I'm going to have to interrupt the stream. I just have no idea, but thought we'd at least get going and see. And if we have to make an adjustment, then we'll make an adjustment. A puppy-related adjustment will be allowable, hopefully. We need to get clearance, though, before we do anything else. And I have a Las Vegas ATIS. All right, very cool. Very cool.
Hello, Mana.
Iowa Scotsman, hello. Hello, hello. All right, it's Information Foxtrot. And winds 230 at 7. 10 statute miles, few clouds at 25. And yeah, I think we're okay. 2970. Looks like we are departing runways 26 right. Very good, very good. Okay, well, we've got a flight plan on file. Let's give LA Center a call and see if we can get ourselves cleared here. I kind of feel like 3555. That's why we're not hearing anything. I'm like, I don't hear him. Usually he's very busy. There we go.
Alaska 87325. Frontier Flight 770, LA Center, you there?
Frontier Flight 770.
Frontier Flight 770, LA Center, climb maintain level 350.
Good, we got passengers coming on now.
Frontier Flight 770.
Yeah, 2146, LA Center, you there? Oh, you're at 2146 with you.
This may be the longest part of the flight. Trying to get clearance here.
2146, LA Center, climb maintain flight level 370.
Climb maintain flight level 370, you're at 2146.
Someone's asking for taxi. What was the call sign?
Southwest 3365.
Where are you? Here at Santa Barbara, Southwest 3365, runway 25, taxi via Bravo Alpha Golf, altimeter.
Boy, he's busy. Busy.
Alpha Golf, runway 25, Southwest 3365.
Thank you, Jeffrey. They are pretty cute. Pentagon, thanks, man. Yep. Houston has flights every hour to Vegas. Yeah, that's crazy.
34, sorry for the late descent. Descend via the Rounders 1 arrival, runway 26.
Iowa Scotsman, hello again.
Do you need a vector for your descent?
No, it's Rounders 126 left, then we should be able to get it down quite quick. Exec Jet 1734.
Exec Jet 1734, thanks. If you're able on the transition, reduce speed to 250 as soon as you're able.
Roger, we'll just be 250, Exec Jet 1734.
Thanks, Spirit Wing 789. Do you have the...
Man, this is a hard deal. Ooh.
For the Rounders. meters.
All right, I just got a PDC, hopefully. Yes.
It in, and you can
Oh,
expect
Las
that to round
Vegas
here
approach
shortly,
is
turn
on.
left
Heck
heading,
yeah. 35. I love
260
that guy. 35.
260, Spirit Wings.
That's a big help.
You're going to reprogram the
35
arrival,
nothing.
correct?
Yeah, we got it. Let's just
Delhi Center again, 135.55.
Okay. And we got a PDC here. We are
135.55.
cleared as
Thank you,
filed.
goodbye.
A beacon code of 1306. That's major help there. Thank you, whoever you are. Jumping on 1306. And that'll go there, and we will go to on. Beautiful. Yep, everything is cleared as filed. Climb via SID, so we'll have to brief this departure here really quick like. But yeah, super excited about the dogs. I really am. In a tough weekend, this has been certainly a bright spot. So, all right, let's take a look here at it's the Joker 2 RNAV departure. And let's see kind of what we got shaking here.
approach. Good afternoon, Maiden 666 with you, flight level 190.
Maiden 666 Heavy, Las Vegas approach, clear direction Red Queen, descend and maintain 10,000.
We're expecting 26 right. Okay, so that's this guy here. So we'll be off on a 259. Be heading
1329 Las Vegas approach, altimeter 290.
to Rudy, then down to
approach runway 26 left.
Magento, and then out here to Joker, and then we'll start to head up north here. Okay, sounds good. Top altitude is 190. Okay, we can do that. Let's get that all set up here, and we'll get flying.
Lima 01, contact LA Center on 135.55.
Brady, happy Saturday and welcome. Good to see you.
Good evening.
All right, flight plan. We're going to take off from Viva Las Vegas. We are cleared flight level 220. Kind of a low altitude here, but that's okay.
563 with Foxtrot ready for push and start.
A departure here off of 26 right. That's number 8. We need the Joker 2, which is number 3. And it's the Kenmo Transition. Just going to confirm that here real quickly. Pretty sure it is.
In 666 Heavy, resume normal speed, expect a visual approach runway 26 left.
Expect visual 26 left, Maiden 666, having a little bit of trouble here with my computer.
Sure.
Is it the Kenmo? I'm not sure if it is the Kenmo.
Expect runway 19 right, unless you have another request.
I don't know if it's the Kenmo. I do see that as my flight plan, so yeah, Kenmo. All right, that looks good. Okay. Next. After Kenmo, it is Oscar Alpha Lima, and then Coaldale. Perfect. And then it is the Lomia intersection. Awesome. And then we are into our arrival. So we will be arriving at Seattle. I gotta get that
Vegas approach, what did you have me direct to
entered in here.
666 Red Queen intersection, but if you want vectors, we can do that.
Okay, Seattle Tacoma.
That'd be great. This MCD is giving me a little issue.
And
Maiden 666 Heavy, turn right heading 050, descend to maintain.
I'm gonna have to take a little peek here at my digital ATIS, see what's shaking up here in Seattle territory, so we can get all this set up here. What looks like information Lima. Winds are variable, but we've got some rain, kind of some low ceilings here. ILS 16 right and 16 left.
Good evening,
Okay.
or good afternoon. Las
I'm going to
Vegas
take
approach.
16
This is
left.
980, looking to pick up IFR clearance to San Bernardo, with
San
information.
Bernardo.
747
Queen of the Skies.
980 Las Vegas approach.
I'm not even looking, but I'm willing to bet that's my friend Rock Valkyrie.
Departure actor transition.
Great to see you, sir. It is indeed.
1345.
Awesome to have you aboard, sir. Appreciate the traffic. As
980,
always,
San Bernardo.
love having you on the old TCAS. ILS 16 left will be the pain transition is what we need. Or the ZI? No, pain. Do I want ZI? What do we have? Oh, Kenmo. I could take Kenmo. There we go. Kenmo. That'll be a good transition. All right, awesome. Let's see if we have discontinuities to take care of.
Call me for taxi 8 is Foxtrot.
Yep, we do have that one.
Okay, I thought you said
Delete,
Foxtrot,
delete,
Foxtrot,
delete,
Foxtrot.
delete. Then we're
Yeah,
into
we'll
the
call you
arrival.
for taxi. 690.
Down to Hawks. And then this one will leave because this is the transition from the arrival to the approach. So we'll use that. Just home from work, Rob says. And I have to work tomorrow too. Double time, baby. Oh, there you go. You can afford to pick yourself up that MD-11. Aaron Thomas is here. Hey, Aaron. Hey, what's going on, Akron Nerd? Josh, good to see you. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody else here. If I have, I apologize. Welcome, everyone. It's fantastic to see you guys. Let's get the fuel entered in. We'll be just about ready to go. We have a 0 fuel weight. There's Michael, November 8033 Foxtrot. No X-Plane stuff. I know, man. I keep forgetting that. 0 fuel weight's 13,767. I think your
Las Vegas approach, your choice, 26 left or 19
discipline is admirable, my good man.
26 left, Frontier 2122.
That's all in. We're good there. We're good there.
Ticket approach,
We can get the V speeds here. Yeah, life is good right there. We need to get the pushback dude coming our way. Hey, it's slight pushback today. Awesome.
Maintain 8,000.
We'll be coming down here.
8,000, exit at 1734.
Kind of get ourselves.
Approach, Spirit Wing 789, outbound Grandma on Renders 1 approach.
Wing 789, Las Vegas approach, expect runway.
Now, on my PDC, I need to contact them when ready for taxi. All right, so I do have the ability to get myself pushed and all that good stuff. All right, very good. I'm going to pull up my taxi chart. Hopefully the scenery looks a little bit better today than when we came in here on the last episode of the Bravo Tour. If you remember, we came in here on the 747, and we had some scenery issues, but I've got that fixed up, I believe. Yeah, this is going to be good. Let's brief the taxi here real quick. We will be expecting, we're going to push back nose to the south, and I'm expecting that we'll be told the taxi here to, I believe this is Bravo, and then we'll head all the way down here to the end of Bravo to runway 26. We may be given Alpha 2 here, we may be given this intersection departure, but that's what we think we're going to be getting.
Strap and adapters are in position. Release the brakes when you're ready to push.
All right, release the brakes. Let me just make sure we are ready to push here before start. Anti-skid needs to be... Oops. Test.
Hello, 1329, turn
That's
10
now
degrees
on.
right.
10 degrees right,
We need to be making sure that we have all the fuel that we need. Yep, 26. That looks good. It's outside temperatures are... It's a warm one here. Holy cow, 31 already.
Delta ready for departure.
Emergency brake.
292 wind,
Brake pressure. Yep, we have good brake pressure. Power levers. Let's make sure that everything is working like it should be. It is. And they're off right now. All of our doors and everything are closed. I think we have the chocks.
1030 heavy. If you want to push on Delta, that's approved. Face north.
Yep, chocks are off. All that stuff is good. Beautiful. Okay, we're going to turn the APU bleed off for just a moment. And I'm going to go ahead and let slanty start pushing us back here.
In 666 Heavy out of your turn airport, 11 o'clock and 15 miles. Report the field inside.
All right. The other thing I need to do here real quick before we get too much further is 2970.
666 Heavy,
Okay,
field inside,
push
24 miles.
go ahead and
Report the
start
field
the
inside.
engines.
Field inside, made it 666.
Roger.
666
We
Heavy,
will
clear visual
start
approach,
the
runway
engines.
26 left, maintain 180
I'm gonna
knots to
I'm gonna let us get a little bit further out here.
Clear visual approach, 26 left, and maintain 180, made it 666.
Dutch at 1734, descend and maintain 7,000.
7,000, exit jet 1734.
There's Brett. Good fixins,
Hello,
Lee and Hammer.
1329,
Checking in.
descend and
How are
maintain
you?
6,000.
So maintain 6,000, level 1329.
All right, that's all good there.
Approach,
My heading bug. Let's set the heading bug here to be
563 Heavy, wind 230 at 7, runway 26 right, clear for takeoff.
Takeoff to 6 right, for 563, thanks.
trying to match the
1329, speed 180 knots.
Archer here. Joker to
The 292 radar contact, climb via the Gidget departure.
249 is what we need.
Climb via the Gidget, Delta 292.
Jet 1734, turn
Okay.
left, heading 030.
Sweet, 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 sweet. Then we hang a hard left
30, section
down to
1734.
Magento.
Hello, 1329, turn left, heading
So we'll be
290,
ready for
descend
that.
Maintain 5,000.
Is that what we have in here?
Down to 5,000, level
Yep,
1329.
Magento. Beautiful. Okay. All right, I think we're back far enough. We can go ahead and get the engine
Jet
going here.
1734, when you get to 7,000, reduce speed to 180.
Roger, reduce speed 180, exit at 1734.
Things are coming alive. The fuel lever to feather. And we're starting to light up. Good deal. Everything there is awesome. Pressures, temperatures. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I did pick up the pups there, Brett, and they're right now up napping with Mama.
Operations complete. Set the brakes.
I have no idea how long that's going to last, so we're just going to take off and go as far as we can, and we'll see. But no, they're doing really good. We took them around to see some friends already and meet some of the other people that they need to meet and all that stuff.
Hello, 1329,
Yes,
airport, 11 o'clock,
they will
15 miles,
be.
report the field inside.
Yes,
Field inside, level 1329.
bites
Hello,
of
1329,
bites of
Field
love,
heavy
to be
7,
sure.
Heavy Dreamliner, caution turbulence, clear visual approach, runway 26 left.
Reverse approach,
There we
26
go.
left, 1329.
Jet, is that Jet 1734, turn left, heading 260,
Okay, looking
descend and
good
maintain 5,000.
there. We will. We've got LA Center
Exit at 1734.
as our
Just disconnected and bypass pins removed. Signals
next
on the left.
frequency.
Have a good one.
All right, there goes somebody. Signal will be down here on the left. We'll be ready. We'll be ready.
Vegas approach, FedEx 563, passing 2,700 for 8,000.
And 666 heavy, wind 230 at 7, runway 26 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, made it 666.
Jet 1734, speed 170 knots. Airport's going to be at your 11 o'clock out of this turn, and about 1-2 miles, report the field inside.
Get the pin. There's the pin. Thank you, sir.
1734.
Greatly appreciate that.
170 knots or less, clear visual approach,
Let's
runway
bring the power
19
levers
right.
up. Listen to that beautiful,
Visual approach, 19,
beautiful sound
1734, thanks.
that is the Q400. Love this plane. Love this plane. All right. What else do we need to do here?
Flight level 190.
90, FedEx 563.
Oh, I know what else we need to do. Manual bus tie was supposed to come off before I turned the APU off. It probably did lose my whole flight plan. Nope, I didn't. Got lucky. Got lucky. Standby hydraulic pressure PTU control is good. Let's just check the hydraulic 3 isolation valve. That's awesome.
1329, wind 230
Let's do a
7,
quick
runway
rudder
26
and
left,
elevator
clear to land.
check.
Go ahead to 6 left, develop 1329.
Both
Thank you, Vero.
look good.
1734, you will see traffic at 10 o'clock and
Okay,
3.5
turn the
miles.
steering
Direction land
on.
the, converging runway 26 left, prior
That
to
to
you.
flight.
Wind 230 at 7, runway 19 right, quick to land.
I think we'll go ahead and turn some
Traffic inside,
heat heat and windshield heat on as well. And
descend and maintain 6,000.
that clears off all of our messages. Let's make sure our nav source is on
Spirit Wing 789.
FMS.
2122, reduce speed to 180 knots.
I think we're ready.
180 knots Frontier.
Carpete, hello, welcome.
To make sure, keep going on the downwind Frontier 2122.
It is a very, very
about
fun
6
airplane.
miles.
No doubt about it.
No problem.
Las Vegas approaching section 980, ready to taxi with information Foxtrot.
Jet 980, Vegas runway, let's see, 19er right, taxi via hotel.
Oh crap, they may be changing us around as far as where we're going.
19 right via hotel, section 980.
Okay.
And 666 heavy, cross runway 26 right, you can go right, Bravo to the
How's it on frames? Slightly heavy,
26 right, right Bravo to the ramp, made it 666.
but not unmanageable. Frontier Flight 816 ready for taxi.
Frontier Flight 816, runway 26 right, taxi via, let's see. Here, Golf and Bravo, altimeter's 2970.
Golf Bravo 26 right, Frontier Flight 816. Yep, just a tiny bit heavy, but not certainly not. Again, like it's gonna look a little bit probably a little bit jittery here coming out of Las Vegas, but that is that's mainly because the scenery itself is just super.
1030, runway 19
Like this is a
taxi via Delta.
Fly
Bravo
Tampa
Charlie.
scenery, and it's like wicked.
Taxi via Delta.
I didn't get that. Did I not get this? Oh, I didn't get that turned on. Crap, what did I turn on down here then? I turned something on. Hang on here. I turned on the overspeed governor.
789, turn left, heading
Yeah.
280, descend
Don't
and
want
maintain
that.
5,000.
Okay, let's try this again here.
280 and descend and maintain 5,000, Spirit Wings 789.
Frontier Flight 2122, descend and maintain
Tuba
7,000.
Flight is here as well. Ben.
7,000 Frontier 2122.
Hello, sir.
Delta
Happy
292,
Saturday, buddy.
contact LA Center on 135.55.
Not taking the most
LA Center 135.
expeditious route here to Bravo, am I? I don't think. That's all right. We'll get there. Oh, goodness. Taxi light can come on. Maybe. There it is. Here's our turn. But yeah, overall, I do like this scenery. Fly Tampa makes some pretty nice stuff, but I have found that it is a little bit of a heavy scenery. I had the Fly Tampa Miami scenery when I was in P3D, and that was definitely an absolutely gorgeous airport, but it was super heavy.
FedEx 563 heavy, contact LA Center on 135.55.
Oh, holy cow! Puff MTD with a massive ascription bomb. Holy moly.
Spirit Wing 789, airport 11 o'clock and 15 miles. Report the
Oh, that just makes me so happy to hear my little guy's voice.
1329, cross runway 26 right, and taxi Bravo to the ramp. Just give way to a dash 8 from your left.
What a way to get things started here on the Bravo tour. Puff MTD.
Tier Flight 2122, turn left, heading 280.
Goodness gracious. Thank you so much, sir. 10
Spirit Wing 789, you have the airport.
gift subs, gift descriptions there. So let's see. SFC Sapper, WD Person,
Visual approach and
Blue Diddy, The Cloak Raindrop,
left, Spirit Wing
Amy's Van, TX Texas Bear Claw, November 8033. And speaking of Amy's Van, she's in the house. Amy, great to see you. Let's see. November 8033 Foxtrot. Michael got a gift description. Mouse, Eric Flight, and MHD Transport Gaming. Thank you so very much. There's Continuum. Conti, hello. Good evening, sir. Or good morning. Heck, I don't remember. It's early, very early in the morning. I don't need. I can't. Afternoon. Okay, thank you, Conti. Afternoon here. I can't convert time to metric, and then Southern Hemisphere. I know it's opposite on Saturdays. And 6 bells. Holy cow, that's early in the morning. Holy cow, Puff MTD. That is great way to start things, you guys. Holy cow. Holy cow. All right. I got to get back and get focused here now.
For 46.
But Continuum, Amy Ann, great to see you guys. As always, hope your Saturday is going well, or your Sunday morning, wherever you're at. I've got puppy pictures to show everybody here. I promise I won't overdo it. I won't overdo it. But we've got some new golden retriever puppies today, so it's been a good day. Been a good day. Okay, so we're heading down here, and let's brief this departure just one more time.
Frontier 2122, descend to maintain 5,000.
We're gonna be departing on a runway heading and turning slightly left to Ruddy. We have to be above 4,000 at Ruddy. Then we're going to be hanging a left-hand turn 189 down to Magento. And then Puff MTD coming in with 1,000 cheer bits. Holy cow. That's 19,000 cheer bits for Puff MTD. And yeah, oh Amy, they're so amazing. Puff, thank you so much. You're just an incredibly generous person, and your support it just means so much to a little stream like myself. I tell you, it's awesome. Thank you very much. Downwind Sims here, man. Everybody's here. The stream's looking good on the mobile. Good. Well, you helped me kind of get those adjustments made. So thank you. We have a 14,000 foot runway, so we should have plenty of room here. If we don't have airspeed by the second taxiway, we're going to go ahead and just go aborted right here. We're looking for 147. Excuse me, 124 on rotation. When we hit rotation and have any problems, we're going to go ahead and climb out. And we have major issues. We're just going to land straight ahead. We've got a great big vast of nothingness, although we have a little terrain, so we'll probably take a little bit of a left-hand turn if we really have to go emergency procedures. But if we're able to get to 1,000, kind of get it situated, we'll just come right back here to the Las Vegas McCarran Airport.
Such a 980, runway 19 right, line up and wait.
19 right, exit 980, line up, wait.
Flight 2122 following.
All right, you guys. I'll tell you what, all you new subscribers, you now have access to like a good dozen of some of the very best emotes that Google Drawing can make. But welcome. You got a great Flaming Dragon emote, which is my one of my favorite ones, and that was made by Gemma Studios special for us. So. Yep, got some good sounds. That's right. If you're an subscriber, you get access to all the sounds that the junior first officer makes. So that's worth the price of admission right there. So yeah, I tell you what. All right, let's get the flap set. We need to just do a couple of last minute checks here. Flaps, de-ice, we don't need. Rudder control, we checked all that. Windshield heat is on. Spoilers are to taxi. Nav and comms are set. Transponder set. We can turn the weather on to weather. And yaw damper can come on here as well. Heading set, nav source is set, and we do have taxi lights on, altimeters are set, aux pumps need to come on.
Left, taxi Bravo.
And the auto feather can come on as well. Jeffrey, I love that Flaming Dragon that you made for me, man. It's awesome. It is so awesome. Flaps are set, trim set. Transponder is on, ice protection not needed. Yeah, we're ready. Bleed air will come to minimums. It's already at minimums. Okay, very good. Just need exterior lights, and We shall be off.
331 Las Vegas approach, Roger.
Good job.
Break Delta 1030, my altitude maintain 2000.
You deserve a good job. By the way, guys, check out Gemma Studios' latest release. It's the Flying Jalopy, and it is Jeffrey. If you don't mind sharing that link, it's so much fun. It is. I think, and I didn't think I was going to say this, but I think I maybe like it better than the Flying Canoe. So, congratulations also, Jeffrey, on getting your shadow, your ultralight there, your microlight on the AnyBuilds store. That's so awesome.
980, we're airborne, currently passing 5,000.
All right, we're taking every foot of runway here, you guys. And again, we're on puppy alert. So right now the puppies are currently napping with mom upstairs. But I'm ready at any moment to be called here and have to go get them. So I don't know what that's going to do to the stream, but we're going to get going as far as we can. It's the Bravo tour. We're trying our best to get going here. And I think it's going to be a fun stream regardless. Frontier Flight 816 holding short 26 right, ready for departure.
Frontier Flight 816, runway 26 right, wind 230 at 7, and clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, Frontier Flight 816. Alright, all those can come on.
Contact 12 southwest of Las Vegas.
And
descend now, maintain 8,000, Las Vegas.
We're ready to go.
2970.
Finals clear.
Maintain 8,000, altimeter 2970, American 331. 331, thanks, expect runway 26 left. 6 left for American 331.
Runway is clear.
Frontier 2122, vacate Alpha 6.
Flight 2122, hold short, runway 26 right, departing traffic.
Hold short 26 right, Frontier 2122.
Approach, runway 462 golf, 30 left, ready for departure.
Oh, I forgot about the wind gust lock, darn it.
Number 4628 golf.
There we go.
Calm, runway 30 left.
Alright, takeoff power set.
30 left, clear for takeoff.
Airspeed's alive. I love the wind up that you hear on this plane. It's like a sports car, man. V1 and VR. And away we go.
Vegas approach, ATIS Foxtrot current, altimeter 2970. Expect runway 26 left.
Runway 26 left, altimeter 2970, je lose 6263.
Okay, 331, do you have the ILS loaded up?
Up and away, folks. Gear coming up. Gear is up. Flaps coming up. And
Not yet, American 331. Sorry, you said yes or no?
everything looks good so far.
331. Your Frontier Flight 2122, cross runway 26 right, straight up to the ramp on Golf.
Look at our slight left-hand turn here.
Cross 26 left, and straight to the ramp on Golf.
Gonna hand fly for just a little bit if that's alright, you guys. Have to start catering to the gamers. What I miss? Oh, yay puppies, yeah. You're gonna love them. Michael, they're so darn cute. Oh my goodness.
Over to 135.55 for Delta 1030. Have a good one.
American 331, descend and maintain 6,000. 6,000 for American 331.
Las Vegas, Boeing 312 to Purple Whiskey.
Hearing some
with
rumbling upstairs.
Information Foxtrot on 1317, request taxi.
312 November Whiskey Heavy, runway 26 right, taxi via Bravo.
26 right, via Bravo, to Purple Whiskey.
Biggest approach, Spirit Wings.
Alright, away we go, everybody. Continuous climb. We're going to bring this back to 9.
Remember, if I gave it to you, your intercontact climb via the Joker departure.
Alright, climb via the Joker departure, Frontier Flight 816.
Airwing 69 Las Vegas, clearance on request.
I think if I really don't have a
Approach opportunity 462 Golf 3.9.
I really don't have a backup plan for the stream if I'm called on puppy duty here.
Enable squawk code 1354.
Cuba Flights enjoyed the picture, even though you're a cat person. Hey, I like cats too. I do.
Reset transponder. I have a VFR target climbing off of North Vegas right now.
All right, let's see if I remember how to engage.
Jet 980, contact LA
We've
Center.
got. I think I can arm heading mode first. Yep, I can. I think I can arm the indicated airspeed mode as well. Yeah, and then we can go into autopilot, and that has a pretty good, a fairly smooth transition. And actually, we're kind of on. What are we on here? Let's see.
Las Vegas clearance on request.
Heading on the intercept, so we need to be going to Magento now. Direct to Magento. Enter. Perfect. Now we can go to the nav mode. LNAV is armed. Very good. Yeah, life is good. Good Fixin' says, my wife and I are both allergic to cats, but you still want one. Yeah. Well, I have pet allergies too, so the dogs they kick my butt, but it's worth it. I mean, it's worth it. Sim Flyby. Hey, welcome. Welcome to the party. Here you go. In your honor, Sim Flyby. Now, we are cruising out of beautiful Las Vegas, which it still looks pretty good, even though, well, you can see the ortho tile I had to turn off to make the Las Vegas scenery work, and then once you get over here, it's like really, really pretty. Really pretty. So, but yeah, guys, our new puppy has been doing a number on your allergies. Yeah, Fixie, if you guys don't know, Fixie has this beautiful Dalmatian, and man, oh man, it's a pretty dog. I'll share some pictures though. And all that stuff is going to get turned off. That's fine. That's all fine. That's all fine. Everything up here is looking good. Monitor, monitor, monitor. Yep, those all look good. Good, 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 good. We're through 11. And I'm actually just, I'm just cleared all the way up, basically. The top altitude of this is 190. So I need to go ahead and not go through that until I'm handed off. Go ahead, altitude select. Yeah, we're ready to go. One foxy looking livery. I see what you did there, Jeffrey. Yeah, you're a legend, my friend. All right, well, everybody, welcome again. It's awesome to have you aboard here. I love having the traffic in the chat. All these little TCAS targets on my chat there, and this is the Bravo Tour. This is a monthly event that I do, a monthly series that I do, and I'm attempting to visit all of the Class Bravo airspaces that are found in the United States. And it's an idea I stole, flat out, blatantly stole from Downwind Sim. And we've had a lot of fun. We've flown to 7 or 8 of them so far. We'll kind of recap a little bit once we get up to cruise. But what we've got here coming up in just a little bit, though, is we will actually be deciding the next component of our route. Now, we already know the way we do this. We already know where we're going to next. We're going to be going from Seattle to Newark. We're going to be doing basically another coast-to-coast deal. So there'll be a whole new set of aircraft because we're not going to fly the Q400 from Seattle to Newark. But so it'll be a little bit of a longer range aircraft. But there is a possibility that we could have a double header leg. So we actually always draw ahead 2 airports so that we, just in case we have a chance to, schedule that, then we will. So we'll do that when we get to top of cruise, and that's the wheel of names, the mighty wheel of names. We'll randomly select our next airfield, and then I will put together our next poll.
16, contact LA Center on 135.55.
3555. Have a great one. See you.
November 2, November.
Hang on for a second. LA Center, good afternoon. Frontier Flight 816, 14.3, climb at 19,000.
Frontier Flight 816, LA Center, good afternoon. Climb and maintain flight level 220.
Climb maintain 220, Frontier Flight 816. All right, altitude is still armed, 220 set. Anyway, so after we figure out where we're flying next, then I will set up the straw poll, and you guys will get to vote on what aircraft I fly from Seattle to Newark and potentially beyond. So, sim flyby, whatever inspires me. Yeah, no, it's just about trying to come up with some fun ideas, and I do. Those of you that follow me.
United 685, pilot's discretion to send the Lucky 1 arrival. The Lindbergh altimeter is 2987.
You know that I fly quite a bit of GA. Quite a bit of GA stuff, but I do like to hop into some other planes from time to time, like 747. I have enjoyed that. If it's a vintage airliner, I'm a sucker for the vintage airliners, so that may be one of our choices for this next leg. But we need something that's fast and goes a long way for our next leg. So, you know, there'll be some good choices for you, but that's kind of what we've got going on. Yeah, you can really see the difference between the ortho scenery and the default tile over there, but unfortunately that was the price I had to pay. If you joined me on this last leg, the last Bravo tour where I actually landed in here, we had all kinds of elevation issues with the Las Vegas airport, so that's not a great fix, but it's the best fix I was able to find. And yeah, anyway, that's kind of the way it goes. Sim Flyby has been watching Nerdbark fly the DC-6. Yeah, the DC-6 would be a fun aircraft to include in these Bravo tours, no doubt about it.
Will you vector us down into San Bernardino?
I just about have enough bigger aircraft now, with the addition of the Boeing 247, where I can provide some choices, in MSFS as well. But yeah, get ready, because we'll be doing it here in just a second.
A nice warm glass of milk.
Dude.
Strawberry, of course. Westjet A22, contact the Vegas approach.
That was really weird. Was I the only one that heard that?
A22, Los Angeles Center.
All right.
A22, go ahead and contact Vegas now on 135.0. Have a great flight. See it.
Over to Vegas, approach 1350 for Westjet 822. Thanks for the ATC. Good day.
Pleasure. United 2046 Heavy, turn right. Right turn direct red table, please. Climb and maintain flight level 370.
Go ahead, United 2146. Sorry, can you repeat?
No problem. United 2146 Heavy, turn right. Make sure it's a right turn, please. Direct red table. It's Delta Bravo Lima. Climb and maintain flight level 370.
Alright, right heading to Delta Bravo Lima. Climb and maintain 370, United 2146.
Alright, just about through 18. And we're going to go ahead and go 29 or 9 or 2. If I tell you what, if we can get, I don't want to not have ATC, but one side benefit of not having ATC is we could have a little more flexibility to kind of watch the dogs. All right, there we go. There's our flight plan. So we got a little bit of ways, yet before we're out of Los Angeles Center's territory. But that's what we're doing here. This is again about a 4-hour flight. Be a nice Be a nice medium flight here.
Hold on to security
And
purposes, which I respect.
been looking
Yeah,
forward
I
to
need
it.
to
I really
do a
have.
quick look,
I really
United
have. How did
ERC
Friday Night Ops go?
on you, make sure you're okay.
Thank you, and I'll be away for a couple of minutes as well.
Strawberry milk. Okay, thank you, Sim Flyby. I wondered if I was the only guy that heard that. I'm like,
Thank you very much.
what?
I see you now. Maintain level 30. Welcome back.
All right, we can turn the auto feather off. Aux pumps can come off.
Hey, how's it going? Saudi 88.
All that looks good there.
Is on flight level 400.
Tuba flight missed the FNO, wasn't feeling well. Yeah, I was.
Climb and maintain level 400.
I was.
400. How's it going?
I was a mess yesterday. I was a mess. But my son came up and we ended up hanging out. And my wife and I and my mom, we just sat around and talked, and it was really nice. So it looked like it was a fun night, though. I hate missing them when they're down in the Denver area, which is sort of close to where I live. It's because it's really fun to be able to fly down there, but sometimes it's just unavoidable. But Tubla, hopefully you're feeling better, man.
After 28 Golf, LA Center Rider, climb maintain level 200.
All right.
51 contact, send me the Roker 2 arrival. The Burbank altimeter is 2979er.
2,000 to go. We'll get leveled off. We'll talk about where we've flown on the Bravo tour so far, and then we will find out where we're going, and then you, the home viewer, will have an opportunity to vote on the next aircraft.
Your mic's pretty low for me.
Okay, sorry. Southwest 38, correction, executive 980, pilot's discretion, maintain 11,000.
Pilot's discretion down to 11,000, executive 980, thank you.
And now there's a pilot club event happening today. Is that right? Later on tonight?
LA, good day. Spirit 788, passing 14 for 15.
Between 788 Los Angeles Center, climb and maintain level 290.
Level 290, Spirit 788.
Yes, American 279, flight level 340.
American 279 Los Angeles Center, Roger, squawk 7275.
All right, just about there. Less than 2 to go.
UPS 623 reporting back.
UPS 623 heavy, welcome back.
Los Angeles Center, American 990, climbing 8,000.
Kind of like flying out here. I don't know why this desert area just is just so interesting.
30, American 990.
That's a thing of beauty right there.
15,000.
Get a quick snapshot of that.
Roger, Tango, Whiskey Yankee 336, LA Center.
Oh yeah, that's the stuff right there. That's what I'm talking about.
3990, Twilight 336.
Yeah, I've always thought these Frontier liveries are pretty darn cool. It's their 1 year anniversary of fly-in type. Where are they flying into tonight, Michael? I don't remember.
I'm sorry, was that for Saudi 88?
Yeah, I've always liked these Frontiers.
Alright, just gonna be the lucky one arrival, altimeter 2985, American 279.
LA, Cedar River Whiskey is back.
Welcome back to Key. I have your tag now.
And we'll meet lower here shortly.
Roger, 2 November Whiskey, descend via the Johnny 5. Stand by. Sorry, correction, 2 November Whiskey, descend via the Johnny 5.
Going to Sector 4 northeast bound, then you can just give Janny at 8,000.
Burbank, altimeter 297.
2973 Burbank, descend via the Janny 5 arrival, which we're doing now for November Whiskey.
Thank you. Flight 770, contact Denver, center 127.65.
27.65, good day, Frontier Flight 770.
Spirit 788, minus 7, you might for 5.
Okay, we're just about there.
88.
We...
Let me know when you're back.
One thing we didn't do is we really didn't adjust our cabin altitude. You don't have to do a whole lot in this aircraft, but one thing that it is nice is if you adjust that landing altitude. Seattle's not, it's not very high above sea level, so but that more it more takes place as you're in the descent, if I understand correctly. Just to kind of lower the pressure as you go. All right, well, we are at cruise, everyone. One last flyby. I accidentally hit that button. I didn't mean to, but it's cool to watch. One more time for you to say meow.
Delta 1030, have you leave my airspace center to the northwest, frequency change, approval, see you.
Yeah, but what we want to do is
Delta 1030 Heavy, have a good one. Take care.
bring this back to 850, and I think we can leave the flight levers there at flight high. We'll slowly climb up airspeed-wise until we are, oh, I don't know, we'll be around 220, I think. I think this thing does about 300 or so ground speed, and we are fighting a little bit of a headwind today, so that'll hurt us somewhat, but yeah, you can see our ground speed's coming up. True airspeed 270, yeah, so we're doing pretty good. But let's talk a little bit about where we've been, and then we'll figure out where we're going. So far on the Bravo tour, for those of you that have been around, or maybe if you haven't, no big deal, but we took off from Denver. That was our first episode. We flew down to Nellis Air Force Base in the A310. That was clear back in December. We actually did a couple of hops in December because we were on spring break, or Christmas break. So once we flew down to Nellis, then we flew from Nellis to Minneapolis-St. Paul, and we flew Minneapolis-St. Paul down to Houston in the MD-80. That was a lot of fun. That was our second episode. The third episode, we flew from Houston to Orlando in the Saab 340. We then flew on the fourth episode from Orlando up to Andrews Air Force Base in the 757. And then the very last episode, the fifth flight, we flew cross country. We flew Andrews to Las Vegas in the Queen of the Skies, 747-200. And had a really nice flight. Had an absolutely horrendous, and I mean horrendous, landing, like horrible. But part of it was because of the scenery issue. So anyway, we're here on the sixth episode. We're flying from Las Vegas to Seattle, and obviously the Q400. And it's time for us to figure out where we're going to fly to after we fly our next leg. We will be flying, as mentioned, from Seattle to Newark, and that will be next month. But after Newark, we're going to figure out where we're going to go. And I know you guys are all pulling for PHNL because that's still on the board. And I know what you want is the longest flight in the history of the world for me. Not the history of the world, but you want that long haul flight. You want to see me. You want to see me do, if I'm going to go to Honolulu, you want me to go to Honolulu from the East Coast. I know how you are. We just about had that, by the way, when we were down. I think we were in Orlando, and we just it picked Andrews instead of Honolulu. So here we go. I'm going to click this once, and we're going to find out where we're flying to after Newark. Here it goes. Place your bets.
Check 491, Roger.
It'll be Miami. So Newark to Miami will be the next flight for us. And I'll figure out what aircraft we're going to fly, and I'll put that straw poll up here for you just as soon as I have a chance to kind of figure that out. So that'll be fun. So again, Seattle to Newark is next, and that'll be in a little bit of a longer haul situation. We have some options, and I will try to put together something that you guys will enjoy. we'll enjoy flying.
Allegiant 276, descend via the Lucky 1 arrival. The Lindbergh altimeter is 2985.
Descend the Lucky 1 arrival, Allegiant 276.
Okay, just trying to get my ducks in a row here.
LA Center United 1855, are we good to go to Unicom?
United 1855, yeah, you're still in my airspace. I'm very happy to give you an early frequency change. You can do that now. We'll see you.
Thank you, sir.
Los Angeles Center, wings 3041, crossing, flight level 150, heading on 2190.
Spirit wings 3041, LA Center, roger. Climb maintain level 260.
Up to 260, Spirit wings 3041.
All right. So let me get this straw poll set up.
Online at this time. Frequency change approved. Have a great flight.
Okay, frequency change approved. Air Mexico 669, cheers.
American 293 with you at 14,000 for flight level 190.
Okay, 293, LA Center, roger. Climb maintain level 360.
360, American 293.
UPS 623, you still want to sold 29,000, correct?
UPS 623, yeah, you're still in my airspace, but looks like Albuquerque is not.
Man, I tell you what, we've got some good choices here with these longer flights. I know the cross country flights can they can get up there a little bit in terms of how long they take, but yeah, we're right there at the edge of the flight rating. This should be good for us. But anyway, it is.
1329 with you, 12,400.
These are some of the aircraft I don't get to fly that often, so it's really interesting. It's kind of tough to decide, honestly.
Thank you, Roll 1329.
My pleasure. American 279, you with me?
From there, we're with the American 279.
American 279, contact SoCal approach.
And Newark is a cool airport too. It's different.
For American 279. Have a good day.
It's different. Well, no cargo terminals at Newark, so we will not have it will not be a cargo flight. DC-3 to New York. Oh, from New York to Miami. Now that could be a possibility there, Josh. DCA and IA for jet traffic. CGS and GIA for GA. Yeah.
2278 with you at 8,500 for 17,000.
At 2278 Los
All
Angeles
right.
Center, climb maintain level 350.
That's 2278.
All right, I think we've got some. Good choices here.
United 685 Los Angeles.
Go ahead.
United 685, contact SoCal approach 119.6. Walker 1105, Albuquerque is not online at this time. Frequency change approved. Have a great flight to Austin.
Over to Unicom, Walker 1105. Have a wonderful weekend.
Almost got this straw poll ready for you guys here. Just checking one thing here. I want to make sure I don't put an aircraft in here that doesn't have the ability to fly this distance. are we looking at here?
LA Center, Spirit Wing 69er is crossing 13-8 for 19,000.
I think it's just a hair too long for. I thought about putting the 727 in as one of the options, but it's just a little too long. That's okay. That's okay.
Apologize, I was with on the landline there. Who was that? Spirit Wing 69er is crossing 156 for 19,000. Wing 69, welcome to Los Angeles Center. Climb and maintain for level 300.
Okay.
Level 300, Spirit Wing 69er. Southwest 3870, contact Vegas approach 135.0.
I'm trying to remember the livery. Oh my goodness gracious.
Okay, yeah, 350 Southwest 3870, thanks.
Seriously. Yeah, but I think the 727 like it's about 2,800 miles from what I'm seeing. And I think my my aircraft only goes. I think that 72 only goes about 2,200.
Between 5191, Roger. Contact.
Am I miscalculating here, you guys?
24.5, we'll see you.
Because I'll definitely add it to the list.
Requesting a step,
I don't mind.
Between 78, Sid, altitude again?
You guys check my math here.
Roger. Between 78, climb and maintain, flight level 330.
Let's see here.
330 Spirit Wings, 788, thanks.
We just go straight line here, Seattle. No. I'm thinking for the Seattle to Newark flight. Yeah, I'm sorry. I see the confusion. So Seattle to Newark, I'm getting about it's about 2,100 miles as the crow flies. You know, you're gonna be zigging and zagging a little bit, right? But
LA Center, EPS 731 Heavy, good afternoon.
boy, I tell you what, if we loaded it down, guys, maybe we could do it. 20. I mean, we'd have a little tailwind, right?
Yes, 731, LA Center, Roger, climb and maintain flight level 320, resume normal speed.
Climb and maintain flight level 320 and resume normal speed.
We sim brief it, right? Yeah, maybe I'll put it in there.
LA Center, JetBlue 2355 with you, flight level 360, 15 miles south of the Bryce Canyon VOR.
JetBlue 2355 Los Angeles Center, Roger. Descend via the Chow 2 arrival, runway 26 left transition.
Yeah, the 200 does, yeah. Well, that range is for the 100. The 200 can make that. Okay, cool. Thanks for the confirmation.
26 left transition, please.
Okay, cool. All right.
26 left transition.
Now I just have to figure out which plane we would want to
Boeing 2 November Whiskey Heavy.
take here.
Just for your FYI, looks like SoCal is not buying your tag, and he might be AFK.
Uh-oh.
That's most unfortunate. We'll wait for the handoff to SoCal, though.
Southwest 3871, request descent.
Southwest 3871, Roger, descend via the Rounders 1 arrival, runway 26 left transition. The Vegas altimeter is 2967.
Gonna be the Rangers 2 arrival, 26 left transition.
Yeah, actually that'll be a good one to add. All right, cool.
214, are you there? Southwest 3871,
We're going to create this poll, and we are going to copy this link, and here you guys go. So here are the choices. You can go to the straw poll right there and check them out, and you get one vote. So make it count. But you guys can decide what aircraft I'm going to fly on the next leg. So Yeah,
November
it'd be
Whiskey,
fun.
contact SoCal Butcher 1
Sir, I had a
507.
problem and I'm backing now. Can you see me on your radar?
2 November Whiskey, contact SoCal 124.5 Whiskey.
Whiskey, goodbye.
Spirit Wings 3214, you've just connected at the same flight level. Do me a favor, turn left, heading 260 immediately.
After 260, Spirit 260.
Southwest 3871
I
traffic.
think it's some pretty good choices. Myself,
Current in sight, Southwest 3871.
I'm already looking forward to it.
Tom, FedEx 9447.
All right, and we will put that. Yeah, we'll put that one there. Oh, I need to do one last thing here, guys. I need to.
Actually, maintain level 320 is contacted.
Jet 320, FedEx 9477.
I need to set.
0 leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
I need to set up the settings here so that it will end at what day here? Ending date.
2667.
Let's see. Today is the 9th.
FedEx 9447 heavy radar contact.
How about we say it'll end at the end of the month on the.
Sorry, I think it was blocked there. FedEx 9447 heavy. Maintain level 320.
Actually, let's leave it open for 2 full weeks here. So, 23rd, April 23rd. That'll give me a chance to get the results and, more importantly, get on and do some practicing. All right, there we go. Josh has his vote in there already. Cool. This last one was a pretty close one. This plane won out by just a single vote over the BAE 146. I was a little bit bummed out that the Metroliner wasn't selected, but not too bummed out.
Los Angeles Center,
It's
horizon
like right now we're doing
18 miles north of the
350 through airspeed, 250 indicated. The Metro probably wouldn't be quite doing that much. We would have turned this baby into a long haul.
Over approach, Legion 276. Thank you. Have a good one.
Horizon 4360 radar contact.
All right, let's see where we're at here.
United 1467 passing
just about
9,500 on the Orca 5.
United 1467 Los Angeles.
Just about out of here. So when we get out of here, what I'm planning on doing, you guys, is checking upstairs to see about the dogs. I'll bring them down. They can make a little cameo here. But let me show you kind of what we got, what we're looking at here.
LA Center Southwest 34.
For those of you that are not connected with me on the Discord, this is what we're looking at here, you guys. Here we go. Welcome to the stream. On the left, his name is Jet, and on the right, with his head down, his name is Finn. Hey, there's our friend Tuba Flight on the comms. But there we go. Jet and Finn have joined the, I guess I can't really even call it small dog alert system anymore. Hopefully they're not going to be barkers, but you never know. Conti, yeah, man, they're just, I can tell they're going to be good dogs. Oops, did I just miss a call? And sorry about that. Frontier Flight 816 over to you, Com. Thanks for the service. All right, back to business. So I've never had two at a time like this. I mean, I've had multiple dogs before, but I've never had two at the same time. So it'll be interesting to see. Thanks, Iowa Scotsman. Yep, Tuba, you're flying. Are you doing some Symphony Air hops there? Is that what's going on? Or are you chasing me a little ways? No, you were handed off to SoCal. So, all right. So give me 1 second, and I will go check on the DOGGs, and I'll be right back with perhaps a cameo, a brief cameo. Stay tuned; it'll be worth it. Oh, flying the same route. Cool, man. Be back in a sec. Okay, so I was shut down in my attempt to bring the dogs down because they are, quote, resting at my feet. That's what my wife told me. So there's been a lot of action upstairs. I can report a couple things. That they both did take a little short nap with my wife in the kennel, so they did a good job of that. One of the two went outside and went potty. The other one didn't quite make it. So, yeah, so we've had our first accident. But they both like the new tennis balls that we've got them. So, you know, it's a mixed bag, I guess. And I'm eating an apple here, so I'm going to mute myself. For the life of me, I don't know how to monitor. I don't know how to set this up to monitor COM 2. Do I have to set it up? No, you have the ability to change that. I have to go to both? Maybe. I'm just trying to figure out, like, if I put Los or LA Center 35 55 on there, I want to just see if I can monitor. Not that we'll do it, you know, for the whole time here, but it gives us some chatter to listen to. Maybe some more weird talk about strawberry milk or whatever that guy was talking about. Okay, so if I put that on there, trying to remember how to do this. Now, this must not be the right thing to do here. Can I click the VF? Yeah, you can, but you can't really. Down one sim, welcomes Tuba Fight to the channel. Yeah, maybe it's not quite set up to do this. Oh, there we go. Oh, actually what I'm doing now, unfortunately, is I'm communicating on LA Center, but I'm receiving Unicom. So I don't want that. I want this. Uh-oh. Oh, good Lord. What? So that appears to be the secret sauce right there. It's turning this on and off. I turn this that way. I don't know. I don't know. I need to be on 3555. Yeah. Oh, so yep, thank you. All right, so click this knob. I'm clicking it. Ah, there we go. We're on. So it's a combination. You have to have the volume turned up, which you spin. It's kind of hard to see. And but now I am, in fact, receiving
we can hear your
LA and
Yeah, Sadia 88 again.
I think we can hear your buddies on Discord on this frequency.
oh, those are the guys.
I'll figure out what's going on here.
Those are the guys that are talking about chocolate milk.
I will.
Hopefully they haven't said anything they're not supposed to.
UPS 731 Heavy over Cabot. Plane says it wants to go down. We'd like to go down.
I didn't know planes could talk.
Yeah, mine's speaking through computers, unfortunately.
UPS 731, we must do what the plane wants. Descend via the Lucky 1 arrival. Runway altimeters to 985.
Descend the Lucky 1 arrival.
Hey, firm, Josh, that what
from your Discord buddies. Can we get that again?
what it ended up being for me, by the way, and is I had to
Yes, they can all hear you.
click on this button to turn it on and off. So that turns it on and off.
Thanks.
But I also had the volume turned way down here. So if I turn the volume up, down, it so it's a combination of both now, I guess. So anyway, thanks for the help, though, man.
American 293, reduce your speed by 30 knots, please, for space.
LA Center, Beach 4628 Golf, flight level 200.
Spirit Ring 3041, contact SoCal approach 119.
All right, I saw some ATC pop up here. Unfortunately, we're not going to get this, but if we potentially have Oakland come on, that'd be fantastic. And Seattle, you never know. You never know. And 8033 Foxtrot did answer my question about where the pilot club
American 293, contact SoCal approach 119.6 and check in with your
is
speed
flying.
leadership, please. We'll see you.
DCA and IAD for the jets, and then CGS and GIA for the GA traffic. Maybe I did mention that. So we've got a few of our friends that like to participate in that group there. I know Rob Valkyrie does. I know that Flight Sim dude does.
You are city location now. Victorville.
Downwind Sim's running some errands for Mrs. Downwind Sim at the moment. Cool, very good. Bed Bath and Beyond, probably.
Watch at the 1511 LA Center Roger, climb and make info 360.
Well, 360, watch it. 1511.
Always a good thing to do.
Good afternoon. Just on the cargo 904, saying 14
Man, this country is just something else, isn't it?
Heavy, descend via the Lucky 1 arrival,
Sam's Club. That's even better.
Lucky 1 arrival line, we got information. Zulu 2985, Saudi 88 heavy.
Lufthansa cargo 904, talk, climb and maintain level 370.
I'm on 370, Lufthansa cargo 905, wooden talk. Place on American 2239, request descent.
Correction, American 2239, descend via the Rounders 1 arrival, runway 26 left transition, Pegasus altimeters 2967.
United 67, descent via the renders 126 left, American 2239.
Flight Center, Beach 462, Golf flight level 200.
Beechcraft 28 Golf LA Center, Roger.
Okay, yeah, that's fine then.
Your descent, continue descending there to cross Bucket at 8,000, the Santa Monica.
The Q did win on this this last trip. It was actually a very close vote. It won by 1 vote over the BAE 146. And so I did post the next poll, by the way, for you guys to vote on. We're going from Seattle to Newark.
You are able to hear Discord on this frequency?
Yes, that's correct.
November 673 Bravo Foxtrot requesting descent.
This trip is a pretty long one for a prop. Yeah, it's a 4-hour flight.
Bravo Foxtrot, take it.
Look at the difference between these two ortho tiles. I wonder if I went like zoom level 16 here and 15 here. Look at the difference in the detail level. It's interesting. Downwind Sam, you do not have permission. Wait a minute. What?
Unicom 228, thank you, bye-bye. 73 Golf Fox.
I thought you... Did you let your ascription lapse, Downwind Sim?
Vegas approach 135.0.
No, you didn't. There's no way. You just reascribed. Seems like a week ago. I'm checking. I'm double checking on that one.
Spirit Wing 789, descend via the Lucky 1 arrival, the Lindbergh altimeters 2985.
Descend via Lucky 1 arrival, Spirit Wings 789.
Oh, I have to...
Hello, good afternoon, United.
I don't remember how to pull up my subscriber list here. I'm being totally honest. Oh, there we go. Nope.
Hello, sir. Good evening. This is my 654.
That's really weird. Downwind sim. I'll have to look into that. Oh, maybe that's what it is. Which is different on mobile. Ski Jeffrey will hook you up there.
Charter 654. Charter
Could very well be it, Downwind sim. Maybe it's just not recognizing you via the mobile. Could possibly be. So I'm pretty sure you're one of my first ever ascribers. My initial one of my Mudville 9. Ski Jeffrey, I also am trying to figure that out. The problem I have right now is that Stream Elements chatbot, no, not Stream Elements chatbot, Streamlabs OBS chatbot uses a different currency than what these dog treat things are right now. So I'm trying to figure out a way, like my goal is to set up a monthly drawing similar to like what Slant Alpha does, and I think that'd be a fun way to use the dog treats. I really like how he has it set up, but I've got to rectify the difference in the currency, I guess, and it's just something I'm not quite sure how to do. So let me just pull up.
Good afternoon, Los Angeles Center, Citrus 3680, entering your airspace from the east at flight level 340.
Yeah, and it's like, I don't know, like.
Citrus 3680, LA Center, LA, better contact flight level 340.
All right, hold on. I'm trying to give you an example.
Radar contact, Citrus.
Let's see if I can find you here.
The 2278 leaving the airspace of the east, looks like he's offline, radar service terminated, frequency change approved, good day.
You know, I'm not even seeing you listed. What the? Yeah, see, that's part of the deal. It's like some of my regulars, like you're not even listed in my Streamlabs currency. So I don't. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how to. Like I said, I just don't know enough of it. That's one thing I'm still learning about with. Like Downwind Sim, how many dog treats do you currently have?
27027.
He probably can't check on mobile.
It's a good talk there, Derek.
Good talk.
Yeah, it's yeah. So I don't know what to do. I got to figure something out though, because a lot of people have a lot of points, and it's like, yeah, let's use them. Let's do something with them. Be kind of fun.
336 Denver Center 12765. Good night.
Yeah, I don't see them listed on my 20,000 plus. Yeah. I need to get with somebody who knows what the heck they're doing.
Blue 108 cross Judith and flight level 250.
Judith at 250, roger, double.
LAX Center, Delta 1332 is crossing 13,600 for 290.
1332, LA Center, helicopter maintain flight level 290.
Up to 290, Delta 1332.
LA Center, EPS 731 Heavy, 14,000.
Tuba has 41,600.
EPS 731 Heavy. 731 contact, SoCal approach 119.6. Good day.
And
731 Heavy.
yeah, you're another one that.
462 Golf, SoCal approach 124.5. We'll see ya.
Yeah. So I don't know if I have to add. See, that's the whole thing. Is I think with my chatbot, like I have to manually enter the users. So I think I'm just going to go back to my plan is to just go back to using the Twitch tool, which sort of automatically ties to my channel, and see if I can go that route. Channel points.
FedEx 9447 for direct in.
9447, you're a little late, thanks, Steve.
Well, he didn't amend it, so I just want to make sure. Frontier 1984 LA, are you up? Frontier 1984 LA, hello, climb maintain flight level 290.
Yeah, I that's one thing for future episodes that I have got to do a little bit of research on, so I can figure out exactly what the heck's going on.
4.5.
SoCal approach 24.5 Delta 383.
Essentially, hello, 2460 with you for one correction.
If any of you guys know how to do that, by the way, I would be
2460 LA, hello,
up for a lesson.
350.
XP Knutson, how are you, sir? Good to see you.
Send out of flight level 330, then cross Judith at 250.
XP Knutson's kind of our insider guy for all things X-Plane 12. Every time he comes on, I try to milk him for information, and he skillfully dodges my questions. Just kidding, XP Knutson. Great to see you. Happy Saturday. I hope everything's going good in your world. Just about out of not sponsored beverage today. Ooh, a little cloud cover popping in here. Alright, let's get in here. Let's do some monitoring and make sure everything's looking good. We should be, what are we heading to here? Lomia?
Delta 1332, clear direct to Sebi.
Yeah, it looks good, yeah.
Cleared direct to,
I think we're about probably a fourth of the way there.
United 512, code direct stoked.
Still hoping for maybe a little bit of Oakland Center or Seattle Center coming in here. Tuba's 80 from Lomia.
And 15 miles westbound, 340, a 737 eastbound.
And the 7-3, you're going to surpass me, man. Your flight's going to be a little shorter than mine.
Los Angeles Center, Delta 4636 with you, flight level 360.
4636 LA, hello.
I'm only 20. No. You're ahead of me already. I'm 93 miles from Lomia. Am I just not seeing you? Or is this... Yeah.
Los Angeles, primary 1511.
Correct. XP, it is FlyJSim Q400. And 100% awesome aircraft. Well worth the price tag. It's a little spendy. It really is, but it's worth it. And they just pushed out an update that was supposed to be TCAS, but for some reason I'm TA only. What the heck? So I've not done something correct here because I'm supposed to be TARA now. It's supposed to have that TCAS functionality.
119.6, start wing 789, thank you.
centimeter 8816. We're on the ground at LX. Request have to.
Press and hold the AC. This is what I'm trying to do here. I'm on ALT, but right now, as I look at my message here, I'm TA only.
Burbank, any of those airports, 124.5 for clearance, guys. Gotta check your map.
What have I missed? Because that was the major part of the latest update. Something over here I got to put on traffic. Down here maybe. Oh, TCAS. Oh, but it says in-op. Oh, that's not. Okay, TCAS. Now, let's see. Hey, TA Auto. Alright, hang on. TA and Auto. Alright, so let's see if it shows up with any bogeys.
Just 3680 sent via the Lucky 1 arrival, San Diego, altimeter is 2985.
Yeah, XP Knutson is correct in that. I just didn't have it turned on.
JetBlue 1080, what's your indicated airspeed?
Indicated airspeed 290, JetBlue 1080.
Say 290.
I don't really have anybody
Frontier 1984, do not
out in
exceed
front of me right now, so I'm not too worried that I'm not seeing anybody.
Confirm
What if I...
70 knots for JetBlue 1080.
Get it, you need to listen to the call sign. Frontier 1984, do not exceed 270 knots.
increase my range a little bit here. Let's see if there's anybody out here.
Good afternoon. UPS 5.
I don't know how often it cycles back and forth here, but yeah, we'll keep that on.
543 LA Center, good afternoon. Climb and maintain flight level 320, code red Corez.
Highlight the transponder code and then push the EXP button.
1332, code red Maizen.
Okay.
Clear direct to Maizen, Delta 1332.
Plus 2667, contact Las Vegas.
Alright, TARA. Oh. Aha. That's new right there, buddy. Ah, very good. Okay.
JetBlue 1080, maintain 300 knots.
I gotta get that
Maintain 300 knots, JetBlue 1080.
back. How do I get back to here now? Previous. I gotta get my transponder there. Ah, okay, so TARA.
2460, clear direct to Tuba City.
I mean, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
At a 2460, clear direct Tuba City.
Very cool. Very cool. Very cool. All right, so let's. All we need now are some airplanes flying in front of us. Thank you, Josh, for looking that up for me.
Horizon 4360, SoCal approach 119.6.
196 Horizon.
Let's see what I have.
1511, you're leaving the airspace to the north.
I do have. Well, that guy, he may be out of my range. Oh, this guy's coming our way. Probably right on the same track. Might be a little bit higher than me. It's in an Airbus. So
105 LA Center, are you up?
let's go out to 80 miles here and let's just see. Should hopefully. I don't know. But anyway. But I guess to get back to the ultimate point there for XP Knutson is they're continually working on it, even though it's a really solid add-on right now. They're working on it. They're still pushing out updates, and it'll only show you within a few thousand feet. Yeah, vertically. So, and he's probably up there at flight level, 350, 370, something like that.
Turn on air pilot because I have to use the restroom real quick.
We need to check in because it could be a factor for other traffic. Maintain flight level 260. That'll be the
So we may not see anybody then for a little while, but we'll have that ready to go.
FedEx 105.
Have that ready to go.
LA, how you doing? Global 31 kilos with you, 190. We're about 5
Yep,
miles
380. So I probably will not be seeing that guy.
Global 31 kilo.
I probably probably won't see you either, Tuba Flight, because you'll be buzzing right over the top of me. Oh well, that's all right. So let's see, what else can I tell you? New in the world of flight sim. It's not really brand new, but since we're sharing pictures, I'll share with you another picture that shows kind of my state of affairs in terms of the Boeing 247. Yes, indeed, this is me down in the Hawaiian Islands area, and I had a really nice flight. I took off from Hilo and I was flying up towards Maui, Molokai. I'll show you here in a second, but I got to where I was in my descent and lost both engines. On the plus side, I did figure out how to feather the props, so I was able to actually fly quite a ways before I end up splashing down. And I think most everybody would be able to get out of this airplane and wade to shore. I was a little bit bummed out, and I actually did this as sort of part of the emergency procedure. I was a little bit bummed out because I found out later on. So I went from Hilo. I was heading over here to, where was I heading to? Yeah, Kahului. I was heading up here, but I made it to about right here. Well, I actually was flying up here, and I lost my engines, and I turned back and went right, kind of right in this area. But I didn't realize it, but I had a little airstrip right here. I should have tried to shoot it. I think I could have made it, the Hana airport. I think I could have made it, but I just didn't quite get all the way back there in time. So yeah, it's not showing you where I flew exactly, but for some reason it doesn't have that flight in there. But anyway, I feel much better about getting the aircraft started now. I feel much better about keeping the engines going, and I've been able to make a couple successful departures, flew some patterns. I've flown some shorter flights now. That was the first one I tried across open water. It was a little nerve-wracking, I'm not going to lie. And but also fun at the same time. So I was talking a little bit to Acronerd about the potential cause of the engine failures, and I know one major factor was my oil temperature got really low, and I just think that the lost viscosity in the oil and probably did some damage to the engines. But they both were very similar in terms of the oil pressure. I didn't really have enough time because they started to fail, and they had both failed at about the same time. So I didn't have enough time to check manifold pressure or anything like that. The cylinder head temperatures were fine, but oil temperature is what got me. XP Knutson, I'm on a Windows computer. But my theory is I pulled back on the power to start my descent, and I think I pulled back a little too far, and I allowed the engine temperature to get a little too low. And yeah, but Josh was saying, Acronerd was saying something about something else that he thought maybe I did mishandling the superchargers. I didn't totally understand what he was getting, but he promised to share some resources with me, so I'm looking forward to seeing that. Uh-oh, XP Knutson. The TK Zulu clock. Oh, well. Hang tight here. Let's pull this baby up. All right.
Flight level 220, climbing flight level 250.
That was 1877, Center, hello, maintain flight level 250.
Oh yeah. Hey, no worries, Josh. I wasn't able to really. I haven't been able to really do much looking at anything up to this point here. See if we can find this here. There it is. There's Tom, and this is a to show local time. Oh, just sits on your desktop, huh? All right, we got that baby loaded up. We'll install that sucker. Yeah, cool. Here you go, guys. If you're like me and you have no idea what the heck time it is,
That is 1499 to maintain flight level 300.
go get Tom's TK Zulu clock converter. Thank you for that, by the way. Yeah. Oh, no need to install, just an exe file. Oakland's up. Tuba flight set. Okay, cool. Let's come back down here now, and let's go turn him off. And let's get a hold of Oakland 3220. There we go.
Under squad 4253.
Oh, I love it when the West Coast starts to come online. Ooh.
Air 2168, radar contact 53 West Mina, maintain flight level 370.
I probably should have a little bit of a check-in here as well. We are
2138, radar contact 26 East Mustang
46.
VOR, maintain flight level 380.
Oh, we're 22 from LKV. LKV.
Jet 1511 Oakland, are you on frequency?
I saw Mercer 1511 with you. We called back and we got blocked.
Jet 1511 Oakland Center, squawk 4237.
Is that Marconi? No, that's not Marconi. Lakeview. All right, so we're looks like we're about 20.
Oakland Center 1511, radar contact 12 Southeast Bryant, maintain flight level 360.
Boca West 1511.
1321 converging northbound traffic at 11 o'clock, 3 miles, flight level 360, WestJet 737. No factor, he'll be restricted below you.
Roger, Hurricane 1321.
2947, contact Los Angeles Center, 135.55.
3555, Southwest 2947.
Maintaining 4000, we report Kilo Sierra Juliet, Charlie inside, Charlie Delta 691.
Sorry about that, guys. Just getting a little bit of an update on the situation here.
Jet 1511, traffic 11 o'clock, 13 miles, flight level 370, American Boeing 737, no factor, restricted above you.
I would out traffic sign for WestJet 1511.
Okay, let's get a good check-in here. Oakland Center, good afternoon. Frontier Flight 816 at 220, about 130 south of Lakeview. Downwind Sims heading back home. All right, man.
Center, squawk 4215.
4215, Frontier Flight 816.
UPS 543 Heavy, flight level 320.
It's 543, Oakland Center, good afternoon.
And Oakland Center United 512, level 38.
Go.
It's
The
512,
font
Oakland
is
Center, Roger, good
gigantic.
afternoon.
Alright. Alright, downwind sim.
Delta 691,
Safe
you
travels,
should be
man.
direct San Jose Airport, turn right, clear to
Now,
reach
what I
San
was
Jose
checking
Airport,
here
descend and maintain 6,000.
was... I was checking on... my outside air temp, which is over here, I think, yeah.
Delta 691, Oakland
Definitely
Center.
in icing range, but
Delta
yeah,
691,
that
clear
moisture
direct
kind of
San
cleared
Jose
up, so
Airport, descend and
we might be
maintain
okay.
6,000.
Direct San Jose.
Oh, you're talking about the
Delta
Zulu
601.
converter.
Here 816, radar contact, maintain flight level 220.
816. Alright, well cool. We'll have some control here as we progress across the Oakland airspace. And then, with any luck, maybe, who knows?
3000 and descend via the Super 4.
Oh, we're just about out of Oakland. Dang it! It's a small victory.
543 Heavy, descend via MZO 3, Oakland
When we get
altimeter
north
2999.
of Oakland, I probably will take another quick trip upstairs and just make sure nothing else is going on that I need to know about. But I think we're doing okay so far. Pizza's on the way, I guess. By the way, I did figure out what I was doing wrong with my turnaround and my deplaning and all that good stuff. Remember last time I flew this plane on stream, I had trouble with that. And basically what I was not doing, you guys, is I was not reading the status of what was going on here. Everything was working as it should have, but I just was trying to be too fast with it. And there's some things that like like the door wasn't opening, and I was like freaking out about that. And anyway, there's some things that have to take place before the door opens, and if I had just been more patient, things would have worked out perfectly. And I discovered that later on. And anyway.
Frontier 2168 Oakland, you are loud and clear. How do you hear me?
So Ski Jeffrey says, I don't have enough room. Added a second Zulu clock to your Windows taskbar clock that works. It's a good way to do it also. Tuba Flight has a logbook for the last couple days. Oh, let's check this out. What do you got here, Tuba Flight? All for Symphony Air. Oh, holy moly. So up there,
Good afternoon,
Vancouver
455
area,
via
San Francisco
inbound,
to,
VOR,
not sure
Romeo,
where that
Bravo,
is.
Lima, passing
And then
flight
over
level to
overseas, is that Frankfurt?
300 and climbing
That's
flight level 320.
that's someplace in South America, isn't it?
The 455 Oakland
Wow.
Center, squawk 4201.
Man, you made some good ratings on those too.
455 Heavy, please.
455 squawk 4201.
Shoot, that's awesome, dude.
Squawk 4201, Lufthansa 455.
This is Symphony Air, a couple overnight long hauls. Cool. Symphony Air. This is the virtual airline that Tuba Flight has got going. So if you're interested in doing some stuff, I think is it more generally? Why am I asking? I can just look here. Oh, wait a second.
Delta 691 traffic 12 o'clock 15 miles 4,300.
I think it's a little bit more of a airliner type of virtual airline, if I'm not mistaken, right, Tuba?
Altitude unverified.
You guys are just kind of getting the ball rolling, and
Roger, we'll search for Jim.
Talking to that traffic.
you can sort of, this FS Airlines page, if I understand correctly, you can kind of set your own virtual airline up.
1321,
And
contact Los Angeles Center 135.55.
yeah, that's cool, man. Have business jets and a Cherokee 6. All right, cool.
Contact Los Angeles Center 135.55.
135.55 American 1321.
The 455.
Sound like Josh. Is that Josh? Are you flying along with us too?
320.
Maintain flight level 320, Lufthansa 455.
Cherokee's your smallest plane. Yeah, cool.
816, I don't see Seattle Center online. Radar services are terminated. Frequency change approved. Have a good.
All right, back over to Unicom. Good talking to you anyway, Frontier Flight 816. All right. Okay, so we will take this opportunity again to go check on everything upstairs. Hang tight. I'll be right back. Yeah, give me just 2 seconds. I'll be right back.
Thanks for subscribing.
Hey, all right, I got back. Let's see. So I have a special treat for you guys that are here. I'd like to introduce you to someone. Oh goodness, we're on the wrong side of being shy now, camera shy. This is Jet. Dog 1. Hi, buddy. Everything is brand new. Downwind Sim's subscription had expired. Ah, okay. Well, thank you for the re-ascription there, Downwind Sim. Oh, hello, Jet.
747, clean up the sky.
All tangled up here, buddy. Sorry. There we go. Big boy. Big boy. Hello, Jet. So yes, we will try to do some. Downwind Sim says hi, Jet. Try to do some puppy-related emotes or something here. Oh boy. Acronerd is not flying tonight, just watching while doing some SnowRunner stuff. Ski Jeffrey was with me, didn't, or he thought it sounded like him. Yeah. XP Knudsen doesn't know what to do with Ski Jeffrey's response. Alright. Yep, that old dog emote is the first one I ever had made for me. Keela made that from 757 Spies channel. And that was my old Yellow Lab Wheeler. We'll need to do something else now, more golden retriever related, huh, Jet? What do you think, big boy? He was upstairs picking on his brother, so you're back home working on those honeydews. All right, Downwind Sim. Good luck, man. Good luck. All right, buddy. Should I take you back upstairs? All right, let's go back upstairs. All right, there we go. Now the other one is the other one's name is Finn, and he is currently having some more quiet time. So, yep. So I don't want to, again, you know that old saying, right? Let the sleeping dogs lie. Well, that's kind of where we're at right now. Well, okay, so again, unfortunately, no Portland, Seattle. We're, I would say, a good halfway into our trip right now. I'm thinking when we get maybe up here around Bend, we'll start to brief this arrival and make our preparations for landing in to Seattle today. We are landing south, or at least we were when we briefed the weather before we took off. The we'll monitor this again. My scenery continues to have the issue that that I had before, where I have I see I have a little bit of an issue here with something else. I've got runway issues, basically, guys, and so I'm trying to figure out exactly how to rectify that. But at the end of the day, I really try to stay away from that far western runway, because it's just an absolute roller coaster. And so right now, that's kind of what I've got set up, is that 1/6 left approach. I don't know if that's any better. That's closer, I guess. Needs to go down a little bit further. Almost. Ooh. So close. There we go. Got it. Got it. Tuba also planned for a 1/6 left. Yeah, nice. My 1/6 center is okay. They both have a little bit of a slope on that north end, but that 1/6 right is just, it's really unlandable for me, unfortunately. So if I get cleared out there, I have to basically special request, you know, landing on a different runway. So a big spring Microsoft Flight Sim Marketplace sale going on. Ah, golly. Just messed up my deal again. Rats. Did anybody pick up anything significant, or was it kind of looked like it was more of a scenery sale than anything else? But there you go. But I was just curious if anybody picked anything up. I myself have not. The last thing I grabbed was that 247, which has been a lot of fun. Man, for $20. What a cool plane. So we're just off and running again. If you just tuned in, this is the Bravo Tour. We are currently flying from Las Vegas to Seattle. It's part of our attempt to visit all of the Class Bravo airspaces in the United States. And that straw poll will be your vote for my next aircraft, which will be flying from Seattle to Newark. I think I've given you 5 choices this time. So it's lots to pick from. What's sale, Ski Jeffrey? The apparently, now I haven't checked this out, I haven't confirmed this, but I got an email and a couple of messages on the Discord that says the Microsoft Flight Sim Marketplace has a pretty good sale, like 80% off some things, like a right proper spring sale. I don't know if it's a flash sale. I don't know if it's just through the weekend or if it was just through yesterday, but go check it out. XP Knutson and Ski Jeffrey kind of worked it out, looks like. Yep. Tom's got some other stuff. Yeah, I've been here. Tom does have some good stuff here. You guys go check out his work. He really does a good job. Some good repaints. Just some neat ideas here. Yeah. And he's done 4 pages worth of work there, so XP Knutson, thanks for sharing that, man. Hey, there's my next flight, by the way. Tuesday, coming up next week, I'll be hosting the Virtual USA Flying Club's Rio Run. That thing starts at 6 p.m., which is midnight Zulu, and it's along that Rio Grande River down there. We're going to be flying from, we'll be flying the river basically from about the midpoint of Texas there down to where it opens out into the Gulf of Mexico. Should be a lot of fun. Yeah, you won't need anything too speedy for that event, but you will need to be a part of the Virtual USA Flying Club. And you guys, I'm sure, have seen that link fly by on the rolling announcements there. I'll see if I can grab it for you in the meantime. We'd love to have you, by the way. If you are not a member of the Virtual USA Flying Club, it's pretty simple. You just have to go to our Discord and trying to find that link here. I'm sorry, guys. Head to our Discord, get yourself in the waiting room, and for the life of me, I can't find. Oh, here we go. All you have to do is have a valid VATSIM ID number and be in good standing with VATSIM, and know what tail number you want. And we'll get you. We'll get you hooked up. So, Tuba Flight's up above us somewhere here. Blowing past is up there at the high flight levels. Yeah, I can't even see you, Ben. But yeah, if you enjoy general aviation flying and would like to be a part of a club that has 3 to 4 organized events each month, and I just don't I don't see on my end here yet. But yeah, just swing by and we'd love to have you. And don't let the USA in the title fool you too. We have members from all over the globe.
15.7 for flight level 310.
Oh yeah, there you are, for sure. Just about to blow my doors off there, 2138. Fuel's holding out pretty good, I think. Electrical load is good. Engine systems are good. 360 true. About 295 over the ground. Still fighting a pretty stiff headwind here. 75 knot headwind there.
maintain flight level 270.
270, American 1914.
Wings 189, LA Center. Frontier 2168, reduce speed to 250. Frontier 2168, reduce speed to 250.
Frontier 2168.
1360, that's approved, report back.
Here in a little bit, there, Tuba Flight. Once you get over top of me, I'll be able to see your,
Wings 189,
probably
LA
see
Center.
your contrail here. Most likely.
At 832, code direct to Misen.
Direct Myzen, United 832.
American 1321, SoCal approach 119.6.
119.6.
Delta 4636, SoCal approach 124.5. Delta 46.
All right, so the happy birthday
4.5.
TPC is kind of more of an East Coast deal tonight, so we're not worried about picking up any of that traffic. They'll start to get going here in just a little bit. They might already be en route. They see some of these guys here. Not seeing any TPC guys just yet, but they'll start rolling here. And they're going, it looks like Houston to, yeah, it looks like Houston and Washington Reagan. So I don't know if they're doing a back and forth deal there. Let's see, Tim Dogg's up here. He's heading into Midway from Cleveland. He's flying the A320 Neo. Tuba Flight's just about to catch up with me.
Southwest 247, 7 away.
Who wants to step away?
Southwest 247.
For how long?
2 minutes.
Over.
Okay. There's a British Airway close to us zooming around. Oh. Not seeing any of you guys to this point. Oh, man, I forgot I made a hot drink upstairs. Shoot. Yeah, I'll run up there in a little bit and get it. So I'm kind of at the end of my standard emotes right now. I've got all 9 filled here, so I'm going to have to bump something off if I come up with a puppy dog related standard emote. But I do have a spot open for an animated emote. So yeah, you just never know. Probably something golden retriever puppy related that would fit into that spot. Could animate one of the standards. Yeah, do your bidding, man. I'm never going to turn down Gemma Studio work. You've set the bar pretty high though with with the Wabe Dragon, flaming Wabe Dragon. And I didn't think you could top yourself with the flaming Wabe Dragon DC3 livery that you made for me. But you did, my friend, you did. There's the straw poll again. Oh, I was going to show you guys the straw poll. So far, we've got a not many votes, but that FlyJ Sim 727-200, the Delta 727 has a slight lead here, 2-1 over the AnyBuilds A310, the Pan Am version. But the other choices, in case you are wondering, there we can do that. Flight Factor 757. They've gotten a nice American livery for that. We could do the Queen of the Skies again with TWA 747-200. We could also do a jump in a level up 737 and fly United flight there. So maybe I'll spin the Bravo. Ooh, maybe, yeah, maybe. I was thinking like kind of some ideas I have here since we're brainstorming. By the way, Story of Stickman, thank you so much. Welcome. Here's some of the ideas that have been kicked around by you, the viewer. They're really good ideas, by the way. Let me go back here and find this. Future plans. There we go. If I don't write this stuff down, I lose it. So, the animated emotes. Something. Okay, so some of these they're actually some of these are kind of mean, but I still like them. There's we could do a bent airframe animated emote, a ground loop animated emote. Anything, with downwind senpai or binoculars, that would also be good. Somebody said we needed an immersion ruined emote, and I kind of actually agree. A checklist, Mr. Checklist emote. So yeah, we got all kinds of ideas out there. So have your crack team get going on that. I'd love to see what you come up with there. Stickman, I really like my track IR. I have found there has been a bit of a learning curve and a little bit of getting used to it curve. Stand by for a second while I turn on my anti-icing here. Okay. What I think I've found is most important is when to turn it off. So when I like to have it on are those times when I'm flying, VFR and I need to look around. I need to be paying attention to what's going on around me. It's really nice to be able to turn my head and do that. No doubt about it. If I'm cruising like this, I really don't have any need to do this, right? So it's just extra kind of, extra stuff that you don't really need. I really like it when I'm flying patterns. I really like it when I'm taxiing around. I can be looking, for other traffic on the ground. I like it for those situations. But by and large, once I get going, I'll center it up and I'll turn it off because I feel like it's a little bit too much. Like it's a little bit overwhelming for the brain and for the eye. And yeah, I guess that's what I would say. But when I don't have it on, I miss it. So I think that's an indication that I do enjoy using it, and I think I'm getting close to having the settings where I want. About the time I say that, I go in and tweak something, but Oops, we overspeeding just a bit here, guys. But my goal is to just have it be nice and smooth, and like I'm not worried about it being instantaneous. You know, I'm not flying the F4 in DCS where I've got to be looking around and making sure I don't have anybody on my 6 o'clock, right? I just need something I can look around in a plane. I really don't even use it, honestly. Like I thought I would use it a lot more for accessing my, my panels, but what I've found is it's really hard to find click spots, because if you move your head just a little bit, you can see it takes your mouse off of where you think you are. So if I have a bunch of click spot stuff that I need to do, and I know that I got, like it's not too hard. I can find the, taxi lights and stuff like that right now. But like if I'm trying to dial in, if I'm trying to dial in something, even like lighting, sometimes if I just move a little bit, it's pretty tough to stay on that knob. So basically, anytime I have to do any kind of, really clickable work, I just kind of recenter. I turn it off, and then I just use my camera presets to go where they need to go. Probably turn off the passenger signs here. And sometimes it's nice to just hop back here and take a look and make sure downwind sim is sleeping snug as a bug here, right? But yeah, it does take a little bit of time to get used to it. No question about it. There's some people that I feel are really skilled at using it. Like they leave it on like 90% of the time. Excuse me. That's not really doable for me because I'm always going from my sim over here to my, my second monitor to look at the checklist or interact with you guys or whatever. So if you have track IR on and you're totally turning it on and disabling it over and over and over again, that gets a little bit much. But like when I'm just flying myself, I have it on quite a bit, honestly, quite a bit. In fact, I only really turn it off on those times when I know I've got a lot of, I've got a lot of stuff to enter into the FMC or things like that where I've got to be right on the click spot. I can't have any movement. Millhouse, hello. Jeffrey, yeah, it's good. I think I actually took your advice as far as the clip that I got and everything else. I do like this clip here. This is a nice. There's a hat clip that I understand it works okay, but this one's a little bit more heavy duty, and I kind of like it where it's at. I know it kind of looks goofy, and people still give me a hard time about wearing my retainer and all that good stuff, but I think once you kind of have it on for a while, people sort of forget that it's there, and I don't know. Have I broken the clip yet? No. I'm going to jinx myself probably, Millhouse, but I have not yet. I could see how it would be possible, though. It's an interesting setup. And sometimes it's hard to get the thing unclipped. I could see how you could just force it the wrong way, and yeah. Josh is heading out. Got to get some supper. Take care, buddy. We'll hopefully see you soon. See you on Tuesday, if nothing else, I'm sure. Thanks for coming in. Thanks again for the help with the aircraft. Acro Nerd. Just another one of the really super smart, generous people I have in my stream community. It's just an absolute pleasure to hang out with you guys as often as I'm able to. For those of you that maybe are new here, I do stream Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday generally. My Tuesday, Thursday streams are almost always right around midnight Zulu. And my Saturday stream sometimes varies just because oftentimes I'm looking for a VATSIM event, but if it's a a longer flight like today, sometimes I'll start pretty early just so I can kind of get it going. Billhouse destroyed his repeatedly hitting it with your hand trying to adjust the headset. Oh, Ski Jeffrey's cats keep pulling the track IR camera off the monitor. Yeah, that's the thing that baby barely sits on there. It's got like a 3-prong thing. You sit, and the two of them grab the front of the monitor, and the third one's on the back, and so it's barely there. But Millhouse replaced the broken part with wire, and it's holding up. Gotcha. I wondered what I would do if that happened. I'm sure the clip is not super expensive, but it's probably a pain in the neck to get one. If you're curious about when my flights are, because I do really enjoy having people fly along. I really do. It's fun. We have Tuba flying with us today, and it's not uncommon to have a couple, 2 or 3 guys flying along. Yeah, just check out the stream schedule in the About section of my Twitch channel. It'll tell you when I'm flying where, or if you happen to be connected with me via Discord, I also have a stream schedule channel over there that you can see. Just get VR. Iowa Scotsman's promoting me to the VR. Yeah, you and Downwind Sim, always trying to get me to get under the hood. You will be happy to know, Iowa Scotsman, I did finally get myself in a VR outfit for the first time in my life. I got in a VR outfit, and the results, I mean, it is pretty amazing. I did get some motion sickness, but I also picked something that is probably not good for like a beginner to pick. I picked a roller coaster, and not just any old roller coaster, but a roller coaster that like it's an animated cartoon type deal, and it's so part of it was like shooting you over empty space where there's no track, and I mean it had the you were sitting in a seat that had just a little bit of motion. It wasn't a full motion deal, but had a little bit of motion. And I tell you what, man, it was a pretty authentic ride. The sound was surround, and it was a pretty cool ride. But I did get a little bit of motion sickness, so which I told Downwind Sim. One second here, guys. I told Downwind Sim because he was one of the guys that's been begging for me to try it, and I said that would be the make or break factor for me. Would be just like is that motion sickness what happens all the time, or Iowa Scotsman is kind of saying that it does take some getting used to, and you use it for your racing sim. Millhouse is talking about that clip. He thinks there's a better one from a third party around the same price. Okay, I should probably be proactive, Millhouse, because I could definitely see myself breaking it and not having it, and then having to wait for 2 weeks because it's it's shipped from some place that's gonna get held up in the port of Los Angeles or something like that. But all right, I just got a text. I got to go relay information, and I'll be right back. This should only take just a second. Jeffrey is out for dinner. All right, man. Oh, he's also saying he might have something to 3D print something like that. Ah, yeah, a little bit of overspeeding there again. Okay, so are we getting close to Bend? I think we might be. Yeah, in fact, we're a little bit past, so we need to start to do some descent planning, guys. It's just about that time. We're coming in on the Hawks 7 arrival. Let's go ahead and take a look here and see what that looks like. Hawks 7. Okay. We're coming in here from Lakeview 240, which we're good there. Battleground, we hit Battleground. We need to be below 240, which we currently are. We're at 220. We don't really need to start messing with anything until we get to Patera. And then when we get to Hawks, we need to be above 12 and at 270. So that'll be kind of the first altitude restriction that we encounter. Bingus! Welcome back, buddy. Alright, then Hawks, then we're coming in, let's see. Yeah, we're going to stay on this track here. Pikes between 15 and 12 at 250. Again, all this stuff should be pretty easy for us to hit. Breve between 10 and 11 at 250. Net, uh-oh. Give him a call back here in a bit. Net above 8, 230. Quest above 7. And Vashon 6 and 210. Alright, let's get all that stuff. Make sure all that stuff is programmed in here, guys. So the first place we need to go is we're down to 12. I'm going to go ahead and set that. Okay. And then see if we can get all this stuff in here. It's got me at 18. Battleground is in there. Yep, all these are in there. Hawks, Pikes. It's got me at 15. Breve, it's got me at 11. Those are okay. I can live with that. At 6. That's our really our first hard altitude. So we're doing good there actually. So I'm actually gonna wind it down to 6,000 here. And then we're gonna set up our descent profile. So the way to do that is to come down here. We're going to go to DTO here. Nope, not direct to. Gosh, dang it. VNAV. And we want a target vertical speed of 1,500 feet. Enter that. And no, we're not. And maybe I don't need that. Maybe it's gonna, since it has the information in the arrival, maybe I don't need to put that in there. Generally, you set your target vertical speed and it tells you how far you are away from top drop. And life is good. But I'm gonna do something here real fast. Do I have... I don't... Maybe I'm just still a little bit too far away for that. That's interesting. Okay. Well, we'll come back and mess with that here in a little bit. We still have a ways to go yet, but I just kind of want to get that set up here pretty soon, because we're going to be over Portland here shortly, and yeah, I don't want to get behind if I can help it. But we may be just a little too far away. I wonder if that's part of the issue that I'm... Oh, jeez. Backspace. Do I have backspace? Back. Boom. Just going to try to put that in again. There we go. No, there we don't go. Alright, so it's not liking that for some reason. Vertical to 234 miles out. That's really interesting. I don't see any type of top of descent marker here, which makes me feel like I don't have things in. Can't cancel that VNav, but alright, we're gonna have to we have to do some pilot math here, which is always scary, I know. 30 miles to battleground. Alright, so here we are. Battleground, we're supposed to be above 240, which is good to go. Then after that we have Patera above 220. How do I put the above in there? Not loving that. Well, at Patera, I think we can start thinking about descending, because after that, that's when we go down to 12 at Hawks. Well, above 12. And then on our way down to, above 15 at Pikes, between 12 and 11 at Breve. Yeah, so my plan will be to start the descent then at Patera, and we'll just do a manual 1,500 feet per minute descent. Bingus, you got here just at the right time, man. We're just about to wrap up flight number 6 of the Bravo tour. We have visited, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This will be the 8th Class Bravo airport that we're visiting, and yeah, really looking forward to continuing. This has been a fun series. We've been able to fly a wide variety of aircraft, and I'm sure it will not be too much down the road. I know it's going to be a little while before we get all the way there, but it's going to be one of those things that I have a feeling this is going to be one of those series that I'm like, oh man, I can't believe it's over already. Had a steady headwind today, but otherwise it's not been too bad overall. We had good ATC out of Las Vegas, and we had a little bit of control there in Oakland, but that's been it. The rest of the crew is kind of not Still at the beach or something there. There's our friend Tuba Flight. But yeah, you can see we're just about there. The next leg, by the way, next month we'll fly the next leg, and we're going to be flying from Seattle to Newark. Get to do a little cross-country thing. And if you're interested, if you just got here and are interested, you can vote right now. The voting is pretty even, as you might expect here early on in the deal. But there you go. Go vote for the Seattle to Newark flight. I picked some planes that are a little bit quicker, have a little bit more range. So far, that Delta 727 has a slight lead. 2 votes. We've got a vote for the Pan Am A310. We got a vote for the TWA 747, and we have a vote for the Level Up 737 United livery. And no votes yet for the Flight Factor 757. So yeah, you get to choose what I fly, and the Wheel of Names gets to choose where. There was that link, by the way, to the Virtual USA Discord channel. That will be where we are on Tuesday. I'll be actually hosting an event over there on the Rio Grande River. Would love to have you. Follow that link. One of our admin team will take care of the rest. It's a little different type of flying than this, but that's what I like here, variety. Respect my variety. Alright, we're getting a little bit closer. I am going to try that. I'm going to try that VNAV one more time now that I'm a little bit closer. And if not, then I'm going to have to read up as to why this is not working this time. Yep, it blanks me out there. Interesting. All right, let's continue with the briefing here. So we've got the arrival briefed. Now we have filed the ILS 16 left. Oops. Kind of wondering if I could fly the Bay Visual. I think the weather right now is, well, it's a green dot, but it was a little bit rainy earlier, so I think we'll stay on this. We'll just, even if we fly the Visual, we'll have this as the backup. We're going to be flying, it's the Kenmo Transition, so we would want to be down here at 5,000 or above by the time we get to Kenmo. The frequency is 110.3. The approach course is 164. Airport elevation is 432. And 16 centers and 16 left is the longest. It's 11,000, almost 12,000 feet. We're going to be making a left-hand turn and just finding whatever terminal is closest. I don't really have a terminal in mind. If we get some ATC, we'll pick one just so we have an idea of what to head toward. Decision height is 200 above, so 632. And If we do end up going missed, we're going to climb to, guys can't see that, climb to 900 on that runway heading, and then we're going to pick up the Seattle outbound 161 radial. We're going to head out there to that Tebin Seattle 2.4 DME. We got to make sure we're below 2,000. Then we climb to 5 on that same 161 out to the Milt Seattle 11 DME mark, and we're going to hold out there. So basically, the nice part is it's pretty much runway heading, and up to 5,000. But we can't be. We got to keep it below 2,000 for the first 2.4 miles. But we got to make sure we get that Seattle DME. Excuse me, that Seattle VOR set up here, 116.8, as well as that localizer, 110.3. We'll try to get a little bit ahead of the game there. So 110.3, and then 1680. Just be ready to rock and roll. Excuse me. All right, about there. Getting there. Again, we're gonna wait till we get to Patera. Patera is the one that has the altitude restriction of at or above 220. So you can see we have Battleground, then just a short little hop to Patera, and we'll start our descent. The bummer part of having clouds is you can't see all the beautiful volcanic peaks. Shocked to hear it's cloudy in Seattle. Yeah. Kind of like saying it's rainy in London, right? Said no one ever. Yeah, breaking news. That's right. All right, well, hey, we're kind of like, it looks like it might break through. Now that visual, I was going to show you the visual. There's a couple of cool visuals if I remember correctly here. Oh, I think I have to pick the runway. I have Bay visual, I guess, is the one. Oh, there's a Husky. So the Bay visual is kind of a cool visual. Comes from the south. You kind of come up, you work around Vashon Island, and kind of turn right in front of the Space Needle and come in here. That's kind of fun. And the Husky visual, sort of on the other side, more on the east side, and you're looking for that I-405 interchange. Then there's the second one there. This one is the near the Mercer Island floating bridge, and you come around here. Evergreen floating floating bridge. Well, there's 2 floating bridges. Cool. I didn't realize that. But it also takes you by the Space Needle. It'll be just off to the right-hand side. So you can go either way and fly that baby in there. I wonder if we're picking up any localizer frequencies yet. Doubt we are. Okay, we're about to turn off a battleground again. We're going to start our descent at Patera and just plan for about a 1,500 feet per minute deal. And we'll be on the ground in no time. Really appreciate you guys coming by, hanging out. I know there's lots of options on Saturday night when it comes to Twitch and Flight Sim. And I would certainly encourage you to go check out those other streamers. Oh, Seattle came on. Awesome. Heck yeah, Tuba. You're getting these before me, man. Sure enough, there it is. 35:45. But yeah, go check out those other guys as well and see what they're doing. I know Sim Caesar's streaming right now. I think 757 Spy is streaming. Those guys are awesome.
Descend and maintain 3000 for vectors to visual approach 16 left and 3023 southwest 2138.
Hello, Center. Good afternoon. Skywest Race 4610 South on Glacier 1 arrival.
Skywest 3346, altimeters 3023. Continue, maintain present heading, descend and maintain 4000. Expect visual approach 16 left.
Heading up to Fort Express position 16 left, Skywest Race 346.
Frontier Flight 816 is at 220 just north of Battleground. Hello.
Frontier 816 is radar identified, continuous filed.
Alright, don't need a new squawk. And we will, we're planning to begin the descent here at Patera. That's awesome. That is awesome. Do we have any, we don't have a Seattle ATIS just yet.
Squawk 5227.
Ben Venot, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel. My name is Brant. And it's a pleasure to have your traffic on my TCAS here. My streaming TCAS. Moose Mug, yeah. It's not quite as good as the Moose Mug, but it's a pretty good one. Alright, my descent checklist is pretty well completed in terms of the navigational side. Altimeters are what we could use now, and I am seeing that we've got 3023. Okay, we'll keep that in mind. And I do have ice protection still turned on. I really don't need to have that on at this point in time. But once I start to descend through the clouds, perhaps. It's a little bit broken here, and but the outside air temperature is still pretty cold. Static air temp is 31. Fuel is getting down there a little bit, guys. It's been a long flight. Easily the longest flight I've ever attempted in the queue. And before I descend, I'm going to get permission to do that because I think it's going to be important. And Center Frontier Flight 816, just confirming, are we okay to descend? We've filed the Hawk 7 arrival. We okay to descend via the arrival?
Stand by for just a moment.
Okay. Millhouse actually bought the official Christmas Vacation Moose glass as a Christmas gift to your brother. Yeah, it's an awesome. I drank eggnog out of that sucker all Christmas break. I love it. It's about the size of a shot glass. It's just crazy how small it is. So it was like 2 sips of eggnog every time, or 1 gulp of eggnog every time.
Sorry about that. Had to be on landline. Missed some traffic.
Yes, sir. Frontier Flight 816. Just wanted to confirm we are approved to descend via the Hawk 7 arrival.
Yeah, descend to pilot's discretion to cross Hawks at 15,000, and it'll be vectors at that after that point.
All right, thank you. Hawks at 15,000. Frontier Flight 816. All right, so
Delta 3553, proceed direct Vashon.
All right.
Cross Vashon at 3,000.
15. Did you say 15?
Direct Vashon, cross Vashon, 3001.
I thought it was.
0 inbound Helms.
All right, so down to 15. We might as well go ahead and do that. I think we'll take the indicated airspeed route down here.
351.
Hold 250
I missed the first part of your broadcast.
as our speed. Let's pull back just a little bit on our power. Arm the altitude. Again, we're just looking for about 1,500 feet a minute or so. We only have 7,000 feet to basically descend, and we're actually quite a ways away from
Yeah, I'm looking for you. Can you give me something else to reference
Hawks.
your location?
Oh, the one you bought was big? What? Oh, man. So there's apparently another one out there that I don't know about. I'm going to have to search. Yeah, the one I have, it looks great. Looks just like the one on the movie, but it is tiny. Did not hold nearly enough eggnog.
Portugal 351, I got you now. Descend and maintain 10,000.
Seattle Control, Top 351, descending to flight level 100.
That's affirmative. Portland altimeter 3032.
I have the airport in sight, Southwest 2138.
Yeah, Tuba Flight
Clear for the
is
visual approach, runway 16 left.
getting himself into position here. That's awesome.
2138.
Skywest 3346, airport is 10 miles at your 12 o'clock, reported site.
Skywest 3346, negative contact. There's a cloud layer below us.
Okay, descend and maintain 3,000, and I'm going to switch you to 16 right, probably.
3,000, we'll plan for 16 right. Skywest 3346.
Ooh. 6 right. If we have to do 16 right, I'm telling you right now, guys, it may be rough.
Southwest 2138, your traffic, 8 miles at your 12 o'clock. A CRJ-9 descending to 3,000.
I see the CRJ, Southwest 2138.
Skywest 3346, we have the airport and the Southwest 737 side.
Skywest 3346,
Gilbert.
clear for a visual approach, runway
How are you,
16
man?
right.
Great to see you.
16 right, Skywest 3346.
I do. Downwind Sim, let me know when that's ready, because I would love to have it. I'd love to fly up here way more, and I don't, specifically because of the runway situation. But I would love it, man.
Walker 1056.
Have your people get a hold of my
Oakland
people.
Center, 132.2.
Let's make that happen, babe. Jobar's trying to get a good 767. Your CLS
Oakland Center 132.2.
stinks, huh? The best 7.6 that I know of is made by Flight Factor in X-Plane 11. It seems like Captain Sim had one in P3D land.
Seattle Center, Walker 1056.
but I really didn't mess around with it very much.
You'll have to
But
clear that with Oakland Center now.
can't take off without issues, huh?
I really had to step for about 30 seconds. 152.2.
It's frustrating, Joe Bart. I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, anti-icing is coming back on here. Tell me again what sim you're a part of, Joe Bart. Something about the trim file.
Skywest 3346, runway 16 right. Wind 200 at 8, clear to land.
FSX. Oh, yeah. Well, I tell you what, by the way, we're getting low on fuel. I think that was my low fuel alert. Yep. Yeah. I think that headwind kind of just kicked our butt, guys. Be okay getting down, but we got a little bit of work to do.
Portugal 351, turn left heading 130.
I really liked. I had a Captain Sim L1011 in FSX / P3D. I really liked it. It was a
130. And you could plan on a visual approach for runway 28 right.
Planning approach to runway 28 right. 351.
Southwest 2138, runway 16 left, wind 200 at 8, clear to land.
Runway 16 left, clear to land, Southwest 2138.
Have a good landing, Ben. Anyway, Captain Sim used to be a really solid. I mean, they weren't like top of the line, but they made good aircraft over in P3D. They kind of have become a little bit.
Seattle altimeter 3023.
3023, French Flight 816. Kind of become a little bit of a meme as far as.
After 816, you can plan a visual approach runway 16 left.
Visual 16 left, French Flight 816.
After Hawks, proceed direct Vashon, descend and maintain at 3000.
All right, direct Vashon and down to confirm 3000, Frontier Flight 816.
That is affirmative.
All right, in the box, that's right. All right, after Hawks. So we didn't quite get to 15,000 like we thought we would. Here we were thinking we'd be, way too soon, but we're not. So let's go down to 3,000.
Exit left on November, cross runway 16 center, hold short 16 left.
We go direct to Vashon. Ollie. And let's see, where are you, Vashon? 28, direct to
351, altimeter's 3032.
Direct to 27.
Simple control, top 351, altimeter 3032.
We'll take every shortcut we can get at this point.
351, you can descend and maintain at 4,000.
So Drobart's saying that him and Bish
4,000,
and Peter Popoff are ones that have been flying that FSX. How we looking, Fixie? Well, we've got some messages here. Got some fuel issues. I think we're getting down below like 150 kilograms, and so gosh dang. So yeah, we have two low fuel warnings here. So yeah, let's see. Not Peter. He's the. Oh, did I say the wrong one there? Peter Pop. Uh-oh. What we got going on here?
Southwest 2138, clear of 16 left.
Southwest 2138, Bravo to the terminal.
Bravo to the terminal, Southwest 2138, thank you.
Skywest 3346, cross runway 16 left.
Cross 16 left, Skywest 3346.
We're going to go down to.
And
Gonna
Skywest
go down
3346,
to
hold short of Bravo, give way to the southwest.
Flight idle. And
73.
try to get ourselves down
to
here.
your north.
Short of Bravo and give way to the southwest 737, Skywest 3346.
I wouldn't say so, Drobart. I mean, it just depends on how much world scenery you put in.
Delta 3553, airport's 5 miles, 3 o'clock, reported site.
And Delta 3553 is kind of in the clouds here. Can we get a little bit lower?
Down to 2,000.
From 3 to 2 for Delta 3553.
Maintain present heading, and then I'll give you a base turn shortly.
A firm, Fixie.
Heading 344 for Delta 3553.
A firm, buddy. No, I don't. That's actually. Oh, yeah, I think they're comparable. Yeah, I do.
Center, Skywest 3246, just for your information, we're going to be going in at ramp 88.
Skywest 3346, you can go ahead and taxi.
We'll go ahead and taxi Skywest 3246, sorry about that.
That's really interesting. I was on IAS descent mode, and yet I managed to overspeed somehow. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know how that happened. I specifically picked indicated airspeed mode to avoid that, but that's alright.
070 for Delta 3553.
We'll get her slowed down. Jobart had the 700s being first delivery Bombardier Montreal. Oh yeah, nice. Worked with the contract for those GE engines. Awesome. I like the CRJs. We have 200s that fly into and out of my little airport. They're nice. Alright, we're running into the same little low cloud thing here.
3553, continue the right turn, heading 160.
Static air temp is 1 above.
160 for Delta 3553.
It's getting warmer, but I think we're not going to mess around. We're going to leave that on.
12 o'clock,
Yeah.
reported site.
Got the anti-icing on, so we'll leave it.
Delta 3553, welcome.
Hard landing, but that's just kind of what has happened with the level ups for Tuba. Well, thanks for flying along with me, Ben. I think you are your own worst critic when that, in terms of that, there also. Blaze and Cookie. Oh, yeah. So I've got, we ended up...
And Delta 3553 has your airport in sight.
We ended up...
3553, cleared visual approach, 16 left.
Cleared visual approach, runway 16
Ended up
left.
going right there, guys. A little bit of an homage to aviation, and then a little bit of an homage to fishing. Kind of what we're doing. All right, let's not get too slow, if we can help it. We are going to be looking at a 125 VREF. And let's see here. I can start throwing flaps at a $1.95, so we can go ahead and we can bring it back a little bit here.
3553, runway 16 left, wind 200 at 8, clear to land.
00 at 8, clear to land, runway 16 left, we're down to 3553.
All right, we can put the
Frontier 816 to maintain 2000.
2000, Frontier Flight 816. Ox tanks can come on here. Spin that down to 2. Go ahead and go vertical speed.
Portugal 351, turn right heading 280.
Turning 280.
Altitude select. PTU control, all that stuff is on. Yep. Passenger signs, I should have probably turned those back on a little sooner. Landing lights are on. Check. Everything else is looking good. Again, I can go 195. So when I level out, I'll let the speed come back down. We'll throw some flaps out and we'll start to hand fly. Port's over there.
Frontier 816, airport's 9 miles at your 1 o'clock, report if in sight.
And we have the field in sight, Frontier Flight 816.
Frontier 816, cleared visual approach, 16 left.
Cleared visual approach, runway 16 left, Frontier Flight 816. Okay, slowing down here. We're doing good. We're doing good. Good. Speed looks good. My aircraft. Okay guys, so I'm going to try to bring this guy in here and do my best to not make too big of a mess out of it. So forgive me, but for a couple of minutes I'm going to be away from the chat feed. Feel free to toss all kinds of distracting sounds and
3553, exit left
partially
Bravo,
criticize my my landing because
And 3553 is clear to the active and Bravo to the ramp.
might end up being one here. One thing I could do here, even though I'm not really shooting the ILS, is I could put that in 110. That gives me, if nothing else, it gives me a little bit of a...
I request the cone of silence.
Ah, thank you very much for the cone of silence. Yes, 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 yes. And we are indeed below the glide slope, and we're in flaps range. I'll put the first notch of flaps down.
Portugal 351, airport is 18 miles, 12 o'clock, report if in sight.
We're going to go ahead. We're flying the visual here so we can...
351, I can't see the runway yet.
We can bring it around town. Ooh, pizza's here. I can smell it. Yes.
Roger, top 351.
Yes, 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 yes. That is the distractor right now, is pizza.
And if you prefer, you could join the localizer.
I feel pretty good about making the airfield here for the landing. What I don't feel great about is having enough fuel to taxi.
Seattle Center. I've got the runway on visual.
Portugal 351, cleared visual approach, 28 right. With approach, top 351.
Okay, I gotta kind of be careful because we have Boeing Field, which is right off our 12 o'clock right here, which I routinely...
Frontier 816, runway 16 left, wind 200 at 8, clear to land.
16 left, clear to land, Frontier Flight 816. Yeah, so I routinely mistake Boeing Field.
I didn't give you the clearance, but wind 270 at 13, runway 28 right, clear to land.
Not quite ready yet. I'm gonna put a second notch of flaps in here.
28 right, thank you very much.
And gear down. Okay, we've got the field in sight. You will see my elevation issues when when we get a little bit closer, but we get the longest runway that's closest to the terminal, which is the flattest. And here is Boeing Field. Somewhere here. This guy right here. Okay. About ready to start that turn to final. All of our lights are on, gears down. I've got one more notch of, two more notches of flaps. We're rolling out halfway close. Oh yeah, not bad at all. A little bit high. Put it to the pappies. But I want to be long on this landing because about the first 100 feet or so are so drastically uphill that it's like not feasible to land on it. We're going to try to stay a bit long. Going to go third notch of flaps, trying to work our way down to 120, I think to 128 to 125. Oh!
Feels good to mingle with these laid-back country folk, don't it, Harry?
Bubbled up, and I
like it a
having a
lot.
hard time getting back on the localizer here, you guys. Okay, here we go. We're just going to go flaps 3 at this point in time. We've got just a long, super long runway. So, and we're looking to make sort of the last half of this, last half of the touchdown zone here, guys. You can see the issue that I have here, right? Down we go. Beautiful, I'll take that. Mercer.
Good job.
Thank you. That was fun. Am I going to get this one? Yes, I am.
Frontier 816, exit left when able, Bravo to the ramp.
Alright, left-hand turn and Bravo to the ramp. Thanks for coming on and providing great ATC as usual. We'll see you next time, Frontier Flight 816.
Appreciate the compliment, thank you.
Yep, I like this guy a lot. He does a good job. That might be our guy Tuba Flight right over there. So let's see if we can get ourselves over there. Oops, say hello. Yeah, I think that looks like a good spot. These guys can get turned off here. I'm not sure where we would park, honestly, but we're going to go ahead and go with what we can find right here. I don't feel like I'm lined up with anything at this point. Let's come around the corner a little bit more here, maybe, and see. Are off. Yeah, there we go. Now we're looking okay now. There we go.
Portugal 351, exit left when able. Portugal 351, do you have a preferred gate today?
That ought to do it.
Up to you.
All right, guys.
Airport is yours. No other traffic. You can taxi to the terminal.
Brakes are set. Let's bring the propeller levers back here, and we are not going to worry about any kind of AP or ground deal. Actually, you know what? We will do this. Let's connect the ground power. Maybe. Yeah, here's something that gosh darn it. Here's where I got to get off of my track IR to be able to do. Alright, so we're going to connect the ground power. And we're going to come up here and we are going to make sure that that is turned to that and that. We will keep the bleeds. Actually, yeah, we'll keep those going for just a little bit here. We can take the fasten seatbelt signs off. All these are off. Everything else is, we can turn this guy off here as well. Oops, sorry, pitot heat can come off, window heats can come off. And what do I have down here? We can go ahead and go to standby. And we can turn the weather radar off. Now I can start to start unloading, and while that happens, we can kind of wrap up our flight. Man, what a great flight here from Las Vegas all the way up to Seattle, Tacoma, SeaTac. Check that off the list. We've got that taken care of, and appreciate everybody who came by. Let's see what's going on here. Wait a second. Jobright had some questions here, and I'm so sorry. Let's see. I'm backing up quite a ways here. Drobart was asking, I think Drobart was asking a little bit about the download for X-Plane 11. It's not too bad, buddy. It's not too bad. I would say, again, if you're just doing it for the first time, just pick like the North America world and load the rest of it in later. That's what takes the longest, is loading in all the world. Downwind sim, yep, get the landing rates in. He is correct. He guessed 170. Let's see, what else do we have? A 288. And yeah, we don't do that very often around here, so people don't really.
Bird 267 heavy. I'm looking for you.
Usually they try to avert their eyes when it comes to my landings, but let's see how I did here today. Statistics, 250. Heck, I'll take that. Just about nailed the landing speed. 120 and G-force of 1.6. I'll take that, and I put it down pretty much right where I wanted it. I put it down. I don't know why it's not showing me the airport here, but anyway, I was able to get up and over that kind of that hill there, so I'll take that any day of the week. Any day of the week.
I've got you now. Your radar identified.
So there we go. There was our flight. Las Vegas up here to Seattle, and then next time we do this, we're going to go all the way from Seattle, clear out here to Newark.
Are you still there?
Should be a ton of fun.
Affirmative, direct Helens.
Let's see. Good Fixins is talking about how hard the queue is to land. Yeah, it is, man. It is. Michael's off to do his own pre-flight and get up into the air after the kids are in bed. I'll tune in and hang out. Thank you so much for stopping by. And everybody else, yeah, look for November 8033 Foxtrot to come online later on. It's a fun stream to watch. Take care, Michael. Thanks again. Yeah, Downwind Sim, the X America looks awesome, doesn't it? Holy moly. Drobart is confirming Good Fixin's Q400 challenges as far as landing. Frontier Flight flew him into OKC. Yeah, that's the only place, Drobart, that I've actually been in one, was flying from Oklahoma City up to Denver one time. It was glorious. I loved it. I loved every loud turboprop moment of it. It was fantastic.
Which runway can we expect?
Yep, keep the power in until the wheels are on the ground. That's right, Good Fixins.
You can expect a visual approach 28 right.
You get it down there with a little bit more speed and energy than you think you're going to use. And then that kind of is what's working out for me. I had NSC 0 stop by the way. I didn't say hello. I was focused, man. I was focused. But good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Sorry it was right at the end there, NSC. Yeah, part of private pilot. Oh, Drobart's talking about slow flight. Yeah, as part of private pilot training. I will do that every once in a while with new planes that I get. I'll take it up and do some slow flight stuff and just try to figure out some numbers, some characteristics and stuff like that. Yeah. Park schmark, yeah. Keep the stall horn while flying at 55. Yep. Oh, Iron Condor came in with a nice raid. Thank you. Welcome, Raiders. Sorry you caught me right kind of at the end here, but we'll keep the raid love going here. I think we can probably find somebody here that we can go, give a hard time to and toss some Flaming Dragon emotes or whatever. But thank you very much and welcome again, Raiders from the Iron Condor Simulation channel. Looks like DigiDriver welcoming the Raiders as well. Yeah, awesome. And very good. And then I think we kind of got everything caught up there. Thanks. Yeah, thank you, Ben, for the convoy flight. That was awesome. Super awesome. And I think Good Fixins was closest, the closest man as far as the
Thanks for watching
landing
my
rate goes. I am going to go enjoy the pizza. I am. I'm going to, let's do a few thank yous here first, though. And let me first of all just go all the way back to the beginning of the stream, and our friend Puff MTD came in with a 10 gift ascription bomb, and he got this thing started off in the right fashion, just incredibly generous fashion there, Puff. If you're still here, thank you again. I can't thank you enough, my friend. Other than the fact that I'm paying it forward, man. I am paying it forward as best I possibly can. But if you happen to be one of those people that got the gift ascription, SFC Sapper, WD Person, the Cloak Raindrop, Flu Diddy, Amy Ann, Texas Bear Claw, November 8033 Foxtrot, Mouse 1442, Eric Flight, MHD Transport Gaming. Make sure that you whisper message up MTD and let him know how much you appreciate that. Dalwin Sim also reascribed in 13 total months and 4 in a row. Thank you, as always, my friend. One of my main guys here, the guy that's responsible for me being in X-Plane. Downwind Sim and his partner in crime, Al South MIA. So thank you, my friend, for that. Thanks for the follow, Story of Stickman. Ben Van Ott, thank you for the awesome raid here, Iron Condor, simulations, and holy moly, what a great night, We will be flying again on Tuesday. I mentioned that we're doing a Virtual USA Flying Club event. I'm actually hosting it. It's the Rio Run at 6 p.m. Midnight Zulu. I'll be then, speaking of the Pilot Club, I'll be doing another sort of brush with the Pilot Club on Thursday. We're going to be flying Albuquerque to Phoenix to LA. Now, I had initially planned on the Q400, but we may do something a little different since we just did the Q here. We might do something like the Saab or something like that. And then a week from today, it's another awesome episode of Cargo Mail. We're going to team up with that Share a Coke in Atlanta event. We're going to fly from Dallas Fort Worth to Atlanta to Miami, and that'll be starting a little bit earlier, kind of like what we did today at 2100 Zulu, 3 p.m. Mountain Time, 5 Eastern. So would love for you guys to stop by, fly along, or hang out just like you always do. You guys are a blessing in my life, and I love hanging out with you guys. So let's go chitty chat with let's see, he went offline. We've got, looks like our GA guy tonight is Mr. Sim Caesar. Yeah, let's go raid Simulation Caesar, and we'll have more puppy pictures coming. By the way, I'm glad you guys like them. They're awesome. I'm gonna go up and hang out. I'm gonna go relieve the mom type of thing. All right, guys. I'll see you over Sim Caesar. Have a fantastic rest of your weekend. Take care. God bless.
Speed route